So, welcome to episode number 22 of March of the Confederates. The party finds itself um, on a switchback in the mountains, headed towards a copper mine. The second of two missions where they're following a map from their client, the daughter of a thief. Um, Hoping to find a hoard, a cache of treasure somewhere in that copper mine. They were trudging through the path that um, golly, I forget Elmore's character's name.
Paris?
Barris
Yep.
was following for the party to try to find the old path leading from the copper mining camp down to
Up to?
uh, the village of Kelb. And they had just started the climb, and they were waylaid by a whole bunch of bloodhawks. And they dispatched the bloodhawks, and that's where we find the party. That screen's not loading here.
It's also paused.
Yeah, I will unpause it here in a second. I can't seem to activate the proper map. Wonder if my game's frozen.
Something just switched. It just switched.
Yeah, my game froze too. The Forge.
Forge has been kind of naff lately.
There we go.
Now we hear the campfire from the previous map. There we
All right,
go.
very good.
Yep.
All right, so take it away.
Unpause.
We're still
It's still
paused.
paused.
Okay, I'm
Now we'll take it away.
Yep.
all right. Everyone on the right proper map. I see everyone but Youngblood.
Yeah, no, I'm on some other maps.
You're at the
We-
camp
Yeah.
still, maybe?
No, I show them
Forest 2, it says.
Yeah. So let me.
Hold on, I clicked on Snowy
There you
Mountain
go.
Switchback.
There we go. All right. So very good.
We dealt with them birds.
You dealt with the birds.
Pluck some birds.
What are you gonna pluck off the birds?
The feathers.
I think he's going for like the flight feathers. Or
Yeah,
something.
feathers and some talons.
Okay.
We've got this bag of eyes.
Yeah. Yes. Right, I got to let's see what we got here.
You can't stop with just one, you know.
That's right. That's right.
Once you pop, you can't stop.
It's kind of like some large pomegranates, a little crunchy, you know, then bursting with flavor.
Give it a little pop.
Yeah. Bursting with flavor, yeah.
So, con race that's about dismembering some birds.
Yeah, I'm going to pass on this one.
Okay. Any other actions?
You know, I'm going to eyeball up on those crags where they were possibly nesting and see what I think the climb would be like. And if it seems like it's something that I can pull off, I might climb up just to check some nests. But if it looks
Okay.
like for my ability, Doom, then yeah, no.
No, it's not too bad. If you're careful and take your time
Alright.
about it, you could probably
Well, I
calm
have
it there.
time while Matt plucks his chickens.
Right. Hey, got to get something to eat for tonight, you know.
I have rations.
All right,
Yeah,
so
I'll check at least a couple of the nests while he's in his
Are you
plucking
also-
frenzy.
are you also harvesting meat off the bloodhawks?
Sure.
Okay.
And then we wonder why we get attacked by wild animals in the night when Matt carrying around sacks full of raw meat.
That should warn them. We're going to eat you.
Yeah.
Your baby.
I don't think they think that way, but sure.
Yeah.
So as I said, I
All
have time, apparently.
Okay. All right.
And remind me, Howard, you did say that it was not actually snowy,
No, it's
despite
not.
what the map says.
Yeah, the map seems to indicate that it's a snowy area, but it is not. It is.
Okay.
It's a more of a fall, low altitude mountain area. So it's more brown than green,
Got
because of the season.
All right.
And it is a little bit muddy from the recent rain, but it's
All right.
manageable.
All right. Well, you let me know if they collect shinies like crows.
Okay.
Yeah, do we know if Bloodhawks collect anything of value that we would consider valuable?
We don't
So-
know that. That's why I'm climbing to get the nest.
Yeah.
I mean, but do we know in general?
Oh.
Are they that type of creature, or are they just?
Somebody made a decent roll on it. I don't
So-
remember.
Yeah, somebody made a decent roll last game session, so I'm gonna look at the source material real quick for. Actually, have to look that up in D&D Beyond. So you know that they attack just about any animal, and that they attack in large numbers and attack as a pack, like they did to you. They aren't known to be collectors or hoarders of any kind.
Good for a good sky burial.
I'd say we
that
move up.
Burial of the wild animal would be pooping it out the next day, Matt.
Did you know about
You
a
wanna-
you know what a
Come on, man.
you know what a sky burial is, right?
That's cremation, isn't it?
No, a sky burial is practiced by monks in the Himalayas, where they would take the deceased body out onto the mountainside and dismember them, and then the birds would eat it. The carrion birds would eat it and carry them into the sky.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that's what I jokingly said to my wife. She said, "What do you want? Cremation? Do you want to?" And I said, "No, I want a sky burial."
Well, we can help you out on that one.
Right.
I'll set that up for you.
Yep. You hook me up.
I don't know that I want to caught toting Matt's carcass up the side of a mountain. That might look suspicious.
That's why we got to dismember him.
Yeah, you gotta dismember him.
Makes for easier
that-
carrying.
Everybody gets a chainsaw. That'll be part of the party. Everybody gets a chainsaw.
Chainsaw with Matt's initials on it.
Right.
In loving memory of.
In loving memory of, yeah.
So what time of day is it now?
Oh golly.
I can't remember how long we've walked and what the time frame is.
Well, this was the first encounter of the day, and we weren't very far into it, I thought.
Yeah. I'm gonna say midday sometime.
All right. Well, I'd say the odds of these birds having anything are low from what we know. I think we should move to our objective.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Stop messing around.
Yep.
All right. So as Connery is doing his thing, harvesting some feathers.
That's really all I
Ray
want.
Was Ray? Oh, I thought you said talons.
Yeah, I want some talons, but I mean that's really the important part is just feathers. So.
You guys are aware that Brad's dropped off Discord, right?
No, I guess I haven't noticed.
Yeah,
that.
he is.
I still see him in game.
Yeah. Let's keep going. I'll text him and
Right.
I'll text the
Well,
group.
I figured, Howard, well, I've got time to check at least a nest or two while Matt's in his plucking frenzy.
Yep.
But I'm not going
All
to
right.
take any longer. Once he's done, then I'm done.
Yep.
All right, so give me a quick athletics check as you climb up on the rocks, and give me so you don't have any problems managing the rocks. Give me a survival roll to see if you can locate anything of a nest.
Wow.
Okay. So you look around. It doesn't look like they've been here very long. This may not be their nesting site.
Okay.
This might be more of a hunting ground for them. So you don't find any evidence of nesting in this particular location.
All right. Well, no problem. I'll climb back down then. I don't want to hold anything up any longer than I have to.
Very good. So as you're organizing your gear, plucking feathers, and climbing rocks, a squirrel comes hopping up the path towards you.
Uh-oh.
Obvious that we know him. You know.
Is it foaming at the mouth? We want to make sure it's not rabid.
No, it
Long
looks
trip for a squirrel.
it looks somewhat familiar.
Yep.
A familiar
Is that a
looking
pun?
squirrel.
Yeah.
What's that?
Somewhat
It
familiar.
looks kind of familiar.
From the bar,
Yeah.
Maybe it's a pun.
squirrel.
I see.
All right. Well, I'll go. I'll go make contact with said squirrel and strike up a
Right.
conversation.
Give it the secret handshake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aw, nuts.
So,
Coming from where we had been, or is it coming from where we haven't been yet?
Is he on the
it's
map?
coming up. So it's coming up behind you. I don't believe I have a squirrel icon that I can.
Well, they're all over the roads down here in Terre Haute. You want me to go grab a picture of one of them?
Those are dead squirrels, aren't they?
Nature's little speed bump.
Woodlands do not have a squirrel.
Let's see.
Anyway, hopefully the squirrel has a written message.
So the squirrel looks about and goes straight to LaFay.
That will do.
And LaFay, as it gets
I
closer,
just
it
dropped
kind of.
on Foundry.
Who did?
It just lost connection. I don't know if it's back yet or not.
Oh, I never lost connection.
I've got connection.
Yeah, I think we're still good here.
It came back. Cool.
So the squirrel comes hopping up to you, stops about 2 feet short of you, LaFay, and then kind of gestures towards you.
Come over here.
Hey.
All right. I don't know. I can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember if this squirrel actually speaks or not or talks.
It does not speak,
Okay.
but you're a druid, so maybe you can use.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even really an animal, so I don't know if.
Okay. Well, I kind of gesture to the squirrel, kind of hold out my hand, kind of allowing it to kind of wants to can climb up on my arm or whatever it wants to
Okay.
do.
All right, so as you kneel down and hold out your hand, it hops over and hops up on your shoulder and leans into your ear.
Takes my head off.
Elmore, that's awesome.
Does anybody remember the old Eddie Murphy skit about the monkey?
No, what?
No.
The monkey that loved his ear?
Oh, no.
So it starts to talk something, but you can't quite understand it. Lefay, doesn't make sense to you.
I can hear it, but I can't understand it.
Right.
Okay. All right. So I asked it if there's I don't I kind of gesture I don't understand. I also
Get him a piece of.
them and
You realize you have the spell Speak with Animals, right?
oh yeah. Hold on.
Give him a pencil and paper. He's a smart squirrel.
All right. I will use it. I just couldn't remember if this the squirrel actually spoke some other common language or some other language that I would ask. So apparently not. So I'll use Speak with Animals.
So Speak with Animals is one of your spells that you can actually ritual cast.
So it doesn't cost you a slot.
It does not cost you a slot. You do have to spend 10 minutes doing the ritual that way.
He couldn't have come when we were cleaning up the birds. What? No.
Well, you're still like elbow deep in.
Right. Yep. There we go. You don't have to get into the guts to get the feathers off. Okay.
You're plucking them from the inside.
Right. And there were plenty of them that were pre-plucked. Remember?
There were.
So,
I-
okay. How do I know that I don't have to use a spell?
If a
So if you
spell
look-
can be cast as ritual, it just takes longer to cast. But if you do so, it doesn't cost you a spell slot.
Right.
All right. Okay.
So
I'll-
if you look at the spell, you will see 3 initials next to it, V, S, and R.
right.
V means there's a verbal component to casting the spell, which means you have to say words to cast it.
Okay.
S means somatic, which means there are gestures that you have to make to cast the spell, so your hands can't be bound in order to cast that particular spell.
Okay.
And R, with the little dark R, means it can be cast as a ritual.
Okay.
So you can cast it as a regular spell, and it only takes 1 action, or you can cast it as a ritual, spend 10 minutes, and not use a spell slot to do that one.
Okay. Well, I'll cast it as a ritual.
Okay. So the squirrel kind of taps its toes and waits for you to go through your ritual. And then about 10 minutes later, sees that you're done with your ritual, and then leans in and starts to talk to you again. To the rest of the party, whatever it is that he is saying still sounds like a squirrel making chirps and sounds like that. But to you, they are actual words. For the benefit of the party, I'm going to switch channels here real quick so that we can have a little private conversation.
All right.
You guys saw that 2021 managed to take out Betty White before she could hit 100, huh?
Right? Yep.
When I first saw it, I thought I was getting trolled.
Yeah.
I did too, but man, it sucked. She almost made it.
Yep. Because her birthday's in January, if I remember correctly.
I think it's next week.
Yeah.
17th.
Yep.
Oh, is it 17th?
Yep. But yeah, she was ready to get out of here.
I think it was more 2021 with one last FU as it left
Right.
the door.
Yep. There you go. While we weren't paying attention, Betty White. She takes out Betty White because we didn't expect it to, take out Betty White.
No one expected that.
Right. I did not know, but she has the Guinness Book of World Records for the longest career in television.
That sounds right.
Yep.
I hope it was worth sending a squirrel and not just writing something down on a scrap of parchment and just sending it along.
Right, exactly.
It's also really, really far for a familiar to go away from its summoner. Normally they're pretty short range. Like 100 feet ish.
Maybe we want to hold on to that thought too. Then.
Well, if I remember correctly, early on, he said something about it was not a standard familiar. It was more of a companion, I thought. Or, my thought always was that it's something besides a squirrel.
Well, yeah, familiars, Howard is really specific that familiars in his game are not the actual thing.
Right.
They are a spirit that takes the form of.
Well, see, I was thinking that it was something else in the form of a squirrel, meaning that it wasn't even a familiar. It was what I was getting. So,
yeah, the real trick is it is a squirrel sorcerer, and the guy that we've been taking jobs from is the familiar.
yes, he's just a meat puppet.
We're just a bunch of scabs.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of rats in a human costume.
Yep.
The Ratatouille.
There's a comedian that talks about it's been years ago, talks about how squirrels are taking over.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it would be funny if the squirrel was the sorcerer.
Yeah, that would be. That's a Rick and Morty plot too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. That was so hilarious. We gotta go.
That's a thing on there's an article in LA Times about squirrels have overrun some coastal cities and lost their fear of humans.
There's places in the tropics that are like that where it's the monkeys are so used to the tourists feeding them, and now that there's no tourists, they're getting aggressive.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Okay, so the squirrel provided me with some information that I'll explain later, but I wanted to know before the squirrel leaves whether anybody had any information they wanted to convey back to Zeb or anything else we want to mention to the squirrel to relay back to Zeb.
Not that I'm aware of.
I'm going to ask the squirrel if you would pass along that we did encounter a flock of harpies, and we weren't able to kill all of them before they flew away. Considering how close it is to that village, it might be worth them being made aware of if Zed has a way of passing that along.
All right, I'll
Oh.
relay that to the squirrel.
So the squirrel seems to be able to follow the conversation. It seems to understand already.
Yeah, it can understand human tongue or other tongues, just can't speak them.
Right. Well, you know how hard it is to speak common with those teeth?
Right, exactly.
You can't get the right consonant sounds.
So I was saying that the other day.
All right. The squirrel kind of nods and looks around the group expectantly.
I don't have any cheese on me.
I don't know. I might have something. I don't know.
I'm not sharing.
You're not sharing. Ah!
Unless there is cheese in the ration pack,
Yeah,
I have no cheese.
So,
I probably have some nuts or something. A little dry ration. Give it some ration.
Yeah, I have no idea what's in a ration pack.
We'll give you
Alright, so-
something.
Does he want any of these birds?
No.
Squirrels do like
No, he
insects.
won't eat them, but maybe the employer wants some.
you want the squirrel to take raw hawk meat back to Zed?
Well, only if they
I think he
it
was more
want it.
referring to feathers or other pieces rather than hunks of bloody flesh. But
Okay. Well, any other information we want to?
no, the only thing I was thinking
yeah.
of was just if the harpies decide to cause trouble for that village, I'd like for them to be aware of it.
Yeah.
And it seems like the squirrel can convey that message, so I got nothing else.
Yep. Thank you for coming out. Though I don't even know what he brought out. We don't know.
Right.
So
Well, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what the squirrel. We'll let the squirrel go on his way.
I mean,
Let the
if there's
squirrel-
information that he gave you that we could reply to give information to the squirrel to go back, then yeah, that might be good. I don't know.
No, there's not. I gave the squirrel some information to take back based on what he said to me, which was he was basically letting me know that there's somebody back in Silvery Moon that's asking about me and looking for me. And I think I know, and I'm pretty sure I know who it is. And I'll let you know because you're with me, and it could become an issue for all of us at some point. Which is there's an assassin that's looking for me.
My goodness.
Wow, what'd you do, man?
Yeah.
Who'd you do?
Yeah, who'd you do?
Well, it's I accidentally one night
It was
I
right.
was awakened during an intense dream, and I accidentally set fire to the village I was in, and
Uh-oh.
I basically burned it down, killing a lot of people all on accident. And I fled that village, and obviously very much affected my psyche about this happening. But the people people from the village actually have a contract out on me because of this happening. So because you're with me and because it could potentially endanger you, it's probably I want to let you know that's the case. I did relay back to the squirrel to obviously, don't disclose my location. But, the guarantees of the word not getting out, are not 100%. So I don't think it should affect what we're doing in our mission, but just want to make everybody aware.
Definitely should, when we return, maybe have you lay low somewhere before we get to town.
Yeah, we're going to have to be very careful about returning to Silvery Moon. It just seems to be hot on my tracks.
Oh, wow.
Well, we'll deal with it when we get back to Silvery Moon, but yeah.
All right.
So yeah, I say we proceed towards our objective.
All right.
So the squirrel, before he turns to leave, leans over to LaFay, and he says to LaFay, he says, "By the way, my name's Max."
Max. Well, thank you, Max. I appreciate the information.
See you, Max.
Yep. I think we already knew that. Yeah, we already knew that.
We did. I just don't have it in my notes. Or
Yep.
sorry, I don't have my notes open. And Howard, I think, probably missed out on our theory on Max.
Oh yeah. No, we're good.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys privately have been theorizing about Max?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
have.
yeah.
Okay, roll perception.
Oh. Where's perception? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Well, that was almost a 20.
Yeah, almost. I get that a lot.
Okay. You're not going to share with me what your theory is?
Well, why don't you go first as the DM?
What?
What you had is roll perception.
Oh, yeah, well, you didn't perceive anything, so...
Ah.
Our theory is that Max is the sorcerer and Zed is the familiar.
Oh.
My piece in that is that he's much more than a squirrel. He's just hiding out in a squirrel body.
Okay.
We're starting a whole fandom about it.
Right.
Um,
We're in the Matrix, of course, but
Right.
hang on just a second, Connery. If you said that...
I've thought that since like the second time we met him, I think.
roll wisdom save.
Oh, yeah. And I was thinking, I didn't want to go too far out on a limb, but I was thinking draconic. But hey, a wisdom save, yeah. Okay, I'm going to do a saving throw
Yep.
Yeah.
at normal.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh no.
Well, your
It's
theories have to remain theories at the moment.
yeah. That was to see if I saw through the illusion.
Or so you can... He's probably just a squirrel.
Yeah, sure.
We know he's not just a squirrel.
Yes. Hey.
We just don't know what he is.
Take it easy, Max. I'll sign him nuts. I'll sign nuts to him.
All right, he goes bounding back the way you guys came from.
A squirrel on a mission.
Yep. And the Mission Impossible theme plays in the background.
All right, very good. So what's next?
We're gonna leave this map and continue along. Assuming Connery's finished with his
Oh yeah.
bird molesting.
Yep.
Did we get our XP for this already?
We
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, very good.
Yeah, you should have had the Mission Impossible theme playing in the background as he came waltzing up.
Oh, you think that's Max's walk-up music?
Yeah. as he kind of flits about, from place to place.
You sure it wouldn't be something from a James Bond movie?
Oh, okay, yeah.
The Secret Agent Squirrel.
Yeah, there you go. Secret Agent Squirrel. Yeah, there you go. Here, we'll do that one in the background.
All right, very good. So you clearly are already on the trail.
Yep.
You gather your gear, and you
Yep.
resume your climb, ascent up the hills, and
Yeah, the Secret Agent, man,
Yes.
that's much better. I like that. Yeah. I got that playing in the background now. Imagining the squirrel.
Little squirrel-sized sunglasses.
Yes.
Yes. Does his fur pattern match like a suit jacket?
Right.
A little dark spot down the middle for a tie.
Very good. So you guys organize your gear, make your way back up to Ferris takes the point again.
Yep.
As your tracker, and Ferris need to do our survival. Let's see if you're able to successfully keep track of the trail as you make your way up the.
I thought he
mountain.
did such a good job that he didn't have to do it again.
Well, always lose the trail.
Right.
Particularly when it's.
Is this an advantage because
Yeah.
it's my preferred terrain?
Yep, that's how you did it last
It
time.
is.
Yep.
It is
Okay.
an advantage.
Here we go.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Very good.
Yep.
No problems. You're able to.
I'm not seeing the dice rolls.
I did.
You just rolled an 18.
Yep.
There's something wrong with my Foundry. Because
So here in the-
I tried before and I couldn't pull up my character sheet.
Yeah,
You
you
may
probably
need
need
to
to
reload.
reload. Yeah, reload.
Well, I tried that. I just did that just now on it. Still, like when I click on, so actors directory, March Confederate, PCs, Uhtred Rinkson, it brings up this list of items, owned items, but it doesn't bring up my character sheet. I don't know what that.
PCs.
I'll try it again. I'll close the browser and.
What browser are you using?
What is this? Hold on. It is.
Not Safari, is it?
No.
Chrome and Edge would be
Microsoft
two-
Edge.
Okay, that's a Chromium-based browser. It should be good.
Yeah, I don't think it's the browser. I think it's my computer. I'm getting a new laptop. I just won't have it. I'll have it for the next session, but I don't have it yet. I'll try again. Sorry.
All right. So you have no problems following the trail. Can I get one more random encounter roll out of the party?
I think I got the last one, so I'll let somebody else roll that one, the next one.
What is that
Come
one?
on.
D100.
All right, here you go.
All right, very good. So you follow the trail. It winds its way up, and then it starts to open up a bit. It flattens out into a plain for a few hundred yards, and you come into a clearing. And the trail pretty clearly leads there. As you get closer and closer, Ferris, you start picking up tracks coming to and from the direction that you're headed. Roll survival to see what you can discern about those tracks. Yeah, the recent rain and the number of them makes it a little confusing. You think some of them are larger humanoid. There's also some smaller humanoid, a number of animals that are mixed in with them.
Hooved, non-hooved, paw prints.
Well, they're mostly paw prints. So it's pretty mixed, and it's densely packed, so the tracks are not all that distinct.
So
It's going in both directions,
Yeah,
not just one.
So are we talking
Yes.
like a war party? Like goblin,
war party,
goblinoid
no.
war party?
Well, it's different footprints over time. It looks like there's been a lot of traffic in the area. So, just a lot of activity in this particular area as you come up to it. And then you come into, as you're walking along, you come into an opening.
I think we ought to use extreme caution from this point.
Let's get some actors on here. We got Ferris out front.
So do we want to do a stealthy scout?
Yeah, I think so, based on the findings.
Do you want me to roll stealth?
Yeah, you can be out front, rolling stealth.
That's a normal.
My map is only half loaded.
You gotta rotate yourself a little bit.
No, I've got like a sliver.
Yeah, I had the same thing. I had to
Oh.
rotate myself.
Oh, we're at the edge of the map. Okay.
We are at the edge of the map, apparently. Yes.
Yeah, mine's starting to come in.
Oh, I see the mine entrance. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the train tracks for it at least.
Yeah.
As you look around and you notice the mine entrance, you notice a number of other things. You smell the smell of smoke
Okay.
from some kind of fire, and you see a bunch of activity in and around the mine entrance. It's a little hard to make out as at your distance, but as you get closer, you can see that there are humanoid figures milling about.
Are they
We're
armed?
talking goblinoid,
Yeah.
troll.
Hang on. I'm
I start to
Revealing
see
them.
them. Yes.
Oh. Ooh.
So those look like kobolds and a lizard man.
so
Yep, several lizard
Yes.
men.
let's
Some upside down wolves.
so
defying
you see
gravity.
out front several of
Those don't look like.
these folks,
Yep.
and then you see some of these folks.
Orcs, maybe.
Oh,
How tall are they?
They are much taller than the other ones. You think they're even taller than you.
So maybe
And then let me see what you all. Oh, and then you also can see those. Okay, hang on. Let me get these other ones up. You see these chained up on
some
the
wargs.
left side.
Alrighty.
What's
Everybody ready to go home then?
what's the count on these? How many?
Well, you
What
can
we
see
see on
what
the
you can
map?
see.
Okay,
We're
what we see on the
quietly
map.
conversing. I see 3 kobolds, 2 of the wolf-looking things, and 2 of the trolls from where I'm standing.
Okay, that seems about right from what I see too.
So, how do we want to? Oh,
as-
sorry.
as
Go
you-
ahead.
As you notice them and start to quietly converse back and forth about what it is that you all see, they seem to be alerted to your presence, and they're scrambling for
I
weapons and gear.
thought we were
Yeah.
stating that we were trying to be stealthy.
You were.
It didn't help.
We thought we were stealthy.
Okay, I got you.
But we got that orc with us.
And the taller figure on the left pulls out a sword
Uh-oh.
and sets it next to the ropes holding the dog-looking creatures.
Mm-hmm.
And the shorter ones all take up different positions to kind of intercede, and then there's a tall one on the right who is gearing up. So they all seem to be alerted to your presence, and they start barking out at each other. And based upon the tone, it looks like the one on the right is barking out perhaps commands to the others, because he's pointing and gesturing.
All right. Well, I'm going to throw out. Do we want to let him charge us while we take him out with arrows, and our frontline fighters prepare to receive anything that survives?
Yeah, we could do that. Do we have a place that's more defensible than another? Are we?
This all looks like pretty open ground.
Yeah, it does.
There's a few trees.
Yeah, I see
but
that.
it's pretty sparse. The ground here is fairly flat until you get to the terrain behind the group that's in front of you. As it starts to rise up behind them.
By the way, in the time that it took to get here, did we have the equivalent of a short rest, Howard?
Well, you could have taken a short rest if you needed one.
I could use one to get my one spell slot back. But if we didn't, then we didn't.
Well, I didn't hear you say that you were going to do that. I heard
That's
that you were going to
fine.
get back on the road. So
That's good.
Well, I am short 9 hit points, so
But we should have said it.
yep.
So
Yeah. I'm
Woulda,
short
coulda,
6
shoulda.
points.
Just like we could have had a stealthy approach here, but we didn't.
Healthier.
Yeah.
so
We got to prepare for combat then.
so did anybody respond back to the whole? Do we want to just let them charge and pick off as they come in?
Do any of them have bows at the ready?
yeah, the
Why don't we just disengage? Just
Here, all
screw it, disengage. We're done.
so do me a favor.
dropped?
Somebody dropped.
Jason or
No,
no,
it's
Brad.
Jason.
Brad.
Brad dropped again.
All right, so real quick,
Why don't we just disengage?
let me see what else you know about them. Someone want to roll for the party nature.
Yeah, I'll roll. What am I
Okay.
rolling?
Nature.
Say that would be Nature Boy.
So I'm going to give 3 rolls here, please.
3.
Okay, that's just going to do it. So you do know that the shorter looking ones out front are kobolds. You can discern that from here.
All right. The second roll, unless
Second
anybody
rolls.
wants to jump in,
I'll
For
do
the
one.
taller figures.
you'll do one. Go for it.
Yeah.
All right. Pretty obvious. You don't know a whole lot about them, but the taller ones are hobgoblins. And then how about a third one for the dog-looking ones?
How about Ferris?
Oh, what am I rolling?
Nature.
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 He's got a nice nature skill.
You know, I
Those
could
are
walk out there. It might confuse them.
What?
If they saw an orc, it might confuse them if I walked out there.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, but you're
The,
probably
Try
not.
and bluff them, and we'll shoot them if they're still hostile.
the dog-looking ones are wargs.
Yeah.
But I doubt you can bluff the wargs.
Yeah. Are they wearing any kind of flags or colors or, do they have anything clan oriented? I'd say we disengage. Just disengage and then.
They ain't gonna forget us, but
I know, but we could get to a tactically advantaged area where they have to come to us uphill or something. We could have the high ground or whatever.
We still
I
gotta go.
doubt that's an option. But sure.
We could disengage and come back and try to surprise them at a different time, I guess.
Yep.
Well, they'll know somebody's in the neighborhood.
Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna be on. Yeah, they'll be on alert.
I think the advantage of surprise is lost. I don't know that a defensive. We're going to find any kind of defensive ground where they'll come at us because, let's face it, they're just part of the cave, right?
Yeah, we're on a flat plateau.
We go up into a hill somewhere. They'll just be like, "Well, fine, fuck it. They're not near a cave. We're near the cave, so let them stay up there. Leave the wargs to guard us." And I mean, if anything, we could back up and see if we could kill the wargs before those guys got involved. But that's about it, I think.
Yep. I'd rather take on some wargs and maybe one or two of those guys and than this whole thing. I mean, really, honestly.
We should just kill them.
We also don't know who's gonna pour out of that cave.
Right? Yeah, we don't know that either.
That was kind of the job, though, right?
We didn't know what was there, but we figured there might be something. We just didn't expect to have zero surprise. We essentially are surprised. So,
Howard, how high is that? As we look across the plateau, the grassy flat area, and there's the cliff in front of us. How tall is that cliff?
It varies in height a little bit. In spots it's only 8 or 10 feet from the second level there, but in other spots, it's a good 20, 25 feet.
Okay. But it's climbable in some spots.
Yeah. And, Matt, to your lack of surprise there, you had no idea when the path was going to end and when you were
That's
coming
true.
up on this scene.
That's true.
So, Barrows was scouting out ahead, but he had to be scouting at a distance where he could keep line of sight with you. So,
Sure.
So you didn't achieve surprise, but you're at a distance where you're surprising them as much as they're surprising you.
I got you.
Well, we could move forward and engage with arrows before they get too prepared, but we got to do something now.
All right.
Either run away or press forward.
So someone did ask the question. The kobolds are holding slings. The hobgoblins do have bows on them. You don't see any weaponry on the wargs. Except, of course...
That one in the back's got a shiv. Be careful.
Yeah.
So what's the party's voice? We need to decide before they just overrun us while we dither.
Right.
Kill them all.
So they don't
I
appear...
think we're going to get followed wherever we go.
Yep.
They don't appear to be doing anything but just studying you and waiting.
The only other option that I know of is Uhtred could try to bluff them as a half-orc. But if you do that, you might be exposed to a lot of damage if they don't fall for it.
Yep.
But I'm willing to try.
I'm sorry I missed that little bit. My phone just kicked me out of Discord.
Oh, sorry. I'll repeat. I said we either fight, we run away, or you Uhtred tries to bluff them as impersonating a full orc. But if you fail, you might be opening yourself up to a lot of attacks.
Yeah, well, I just don't. I don't know what I would say.
I don't know either. But if you wanted to try it, I would back up your play.
There are no orcs there. There's kobolds and hobgoblins and.
Right, but don't orcs make kobolds and hobgoblins their little?
No, I think
Bucket
hobgoblins
boys?
make orcs and goblins, and kobolds. They're
So you have to hold the bucket.
Yeah.
that's what. I don't have to wipe. I just hold the bucket.
Right.
Goblins wipe.
Well, okay, then that's one of two options, guys. What do we want to do?
All I think
I
I
would just as soon move into range and pick them off. But
Yeah.
that's
I
Yeah.
think I
entirely
should
up.
show up.
I'm not going to do it by myself.
Yeah.
I think I should show up, and then that'll give us a second or two of confusion as the arrows thud home, and then we have at thee.
All right. Well, I'm going to move forward and use a
I don't know
trick
how
shot if
close
I can
we
get
are
within
to
range.
How far? These guys are like what? 300.
They are far away.
Yeah.
Somebody's measuring it.
So can you guys, if I walk up and get their attention, can you guys sneak up closer maybe to get in range?
They can see us all. I mean, I don't know that Ray's probably the only one.
There's no real cover to speak of.
Yeah, that's why I said disengage and then find a way up the cliff and then engage him from above or something like that.
What if we did this? What if we took a rope and we tied it around Conry's neck, and I can drag him forward like he's a prisoner?
I think that they would see us doing that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Where they can see us already, so we're pretty much, we're
Can
either.
they see us, or have they just detected us like the wargs?
No, they're getting ready to attack or to meet an attack.
So we need to either disengage and wait till nightfall and find another way
Does
around.
anyone
But
speak hobgoblin, kobold, or anything draconic? Conry, you speak draconic. correct?
absolutely.
Hail the kobolds. They should speak draconic.
What do you want me to say? Anything in particular?
Well, I mean, this is starting at
No, let's just kill him. No, fuck all this stuff. Let's just
well,
kill him.
if you can bluff them long enough, we might be able to walk within range without drawing an attack.
I got you.
I don't know. They see us all just standing there.
All right,
We gotta-
I'll start walking forward with no weapons out. Obviously, I have no weapons out. I am,
You are a weapon
That's right.
with your bag of meat. Maybe offer him some meat.
Yeah, there we go.
But you should definitely hail them.
Okay. I will
Somebody
start
range
to.
them out from us. How
I
far
will-
away are they?
Way out of bow shot.
I will start to kind of give a little bit of limerick and kind of a, I don't know, traveling song in Draconic, maybe a poem or something. I don't know, and so that they can hear that I speak Draconic, and then say to them, "Well met, travelers."
All right. So you're gonna yell it from where you're at, or?
No, I'm gonna speak in Draconic, like maybe a poem or something, or a traveling song or something. Somebody might go ahead.
From where you're at.
Yep, and I'll start walking up towards them.
Okay. Go
I'll
ahead
just
and-
keep pace.
Yep.
I'll keep pace with Conry.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow them kind of at the ready.
Why don't you disappear? Why don't you get stealthy and
Who?
disappear
I don't think even I can disappear on a flat plane.
in the tall grass or something?
I don't. See
There is no tall
on
grass.
this map.
All right, hold there.
All right.
So
Hold there. You get there, and
We'll be ready with a. We'll get ready with a patient defense here.
this guy steps up and bellows out in a guttural common, "Stop!"
I stop.
Then he turns around and barks some things to the people behind him, and the kobolds kind of fan out a bit. And he barks out, "Go away!"
Oh boy.
All right.
Was I the only one keeping pace with Connery, or is everybody? I'm like looking back, like, guys.
I didn't know if we were supposed to be coming up along with you.
And actually, I should be further ahead. So, do you mind if I keep pace with Connery?
Yeah. So you were approaching on his left.
Yeah.
Probably
She was
like
really
where
good
that
face.
where that tree is.
aren't you further in the back? You're a missile man and a
Yep.
halfling.
I still
Which
have to
is-
be within range.
All
Even
right.
missiles gotta have to be in range.
All right. I will speak in Draconic.
Well, he speaks common.
I'm speaking in Draconic first.
Oh, okay.
So, children of Kortlamak, who is this that you follow?
And that's in Draconic.
Yes. And if I fail, and I will, I don't know.
Hang on. Let's see how that goes.
And I do have Draconic presence, by the way, if you remember.
I don't remember what that does.
If I fail a charisma persuasion check. Oh yeah, so children of Kolamak, who is this that you follow, and why do you kneel at his feet? You are the sons of the dragons that fly above the sky.
So, let me do some dice rolling before we go any further with that dialogue.
Somebody paid attention in Draconic history class.
That was, yes.
So the hobgoblin that's out front there barks something in Goblinoid to the kobold on his left, and
Did I need to roll any kind of
Kobold.
persuasion or anything?
well, all you did was ask a question, right?
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, they might be inspired by the fact might be persuaded and on the the fact that this person walks up and starts talking in their in their forefathers' tongue and inciting the creator of their race.
So then the kobold to his left and him seem to be having a terse conversation back and forth in Goblinoid.
Oh, okay, okay. Which I don't think I speak that at all.
Does anyone speak Goblinoid?
No, I speak Draconic, Common, Sylvan, and
I
Elvish.
doubt I do. Let me see.
I don't.
Nope.
Let me check right quick. I'm having trouble with my.
Yeah, he might. Yeah.
Yeah.
Primordial.
Yeah.
So I gotta go to
I can-
D&D Beyond.
Oh, here.
Should be on your character sheet.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
I
having
can't
problems
pull
with
my-
you.
Yeah.
Well, you check that. I'm.
You.
Where would it be?
Proficiencies in language.
Common and Orc.
Common and Orc is all I have.
Goblinoid is foreign to you. All right. So this conversation lasts for a few moments, and then the big dude turns back and once again barks, "Go away!"
Well, guys, you heard him. We got to either go away or.
So what I do is, as a very harmless halfling, I wave everybody. Come here. We're gonna tell you what he said. Waving to the group.
Okay.
I'm moving up. I'm gonna move up behind this tree.
I want the world to know. Got to.
I will just say very loudly so that they can. Well, he said we have to go away, like, using it as an excuse to get everybody closer.
They haven't stated why they're here, though.
They have not.
Anna
Why
is-
don't you ask them?
Is Aaron staying all the way back there?
Yeah, my thing is like, I don't know. I've been trying to log in and
So I was speaking
it's
Draconic,
like
sorry.
frozen.
Hmm.
It's showing loading abandoned mine entrance, but it's grayed out.
So have you
So
reloaded
can I
it?
whisper to everybody that their slings are kind of short range?
Yeah, they're like 30 feet or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
30 to-
I plan on dropping some.
All right. Well,
I just
I'm
wanna
just
have
going to
a-
kind of turn to the group in general and say, so are we doing this or are we leaving?
no, I think we keep moving forward into distance weapon range and be
All right,
prepared.
I'm immediately going
prepared
to
to fight.
shoot this guy in the back.
I
Uh-oh.
want to shoot the guy with the bow.
All right. So you're initiating hostile action.
Yep.
All right. Game on, everyone.
Jeez.
Well, do
How
we
come
want to move closer first?
Yeah.
Now, if
I
we have
thought-
some distance, then they have to face our ranged fire while they come up.
How
So
far are
you're
we?
in-
How
There-
far are we away? I can't read the distance thing when I do it.
I can't see it either.
You're it's like 140 feet.
All right.
We're outside of the sling, but one of them's got a bow. Maybe two of them, I think.
Maybe, but I got an assassination shot.
Okay.
So roll initiative.
Oh, I thought.
Um,
Okay.
He said he was going to fire his bow.
Okay.
Everybody's rolling initiative.
Well, I'm not because I'm not logged in.
Yeah, I'm stuck. So if you could roll for me, Howard, that would be great.
All right. I will roll for Uhtred.
Well, let me see here. What if I can you run Forge from your phone?
I doubt it.
No.
No.
Man, the dice are really they're like lagging badly.
It's working well for me. For once, the forge is actually working well for me today, so I'm having no problem.
You're probably jinxing us if you have this.
Yep.
I took all it.
So Ray,
I had actually literally meant to just immediately shoot, like, as a surprise attack, but...
I know. You're going to get one free shot.
Alright.
You're going to catch them.
So this guy is 115 feet, which is in range of trick shot. So let me mark him. There, that guy.
What's your trick shot is a spell though, right?
Yeah, technically it's a restrung Eldritch Blast.
Okay, and that has a range of 120 feet.
It does.
Okay.
So this guy right by the campfire.
Oh, I thought you were going for the leader. Ah, okay.
Well, I mean, this one is
No.
slightly out of range.
Yeah. No, I can't say anything. It's just that's okay.
So this guy over by the fire, who's not expecting it.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Well, hopefully, because if this hits, this is going to be an assassination, by the way. Which I think.
This is going to get messy.
Yeah, it's an attack at advantage. That better
Okay.
hit. Is that a crit?
Roll d6. All right, so 28 is
Yep.
a critical.
So how does this work? Because it's a critical because it's an assassination as well.
So it's
So-
a double critical.
So your damage on your trick shot, you roll the critical hit.
Okay, here's that.
All right, and that's this guy.
And it's also a sneak attack because it's done at advantage.
Okay. Well, I don't know why I'm not getting health bars on these guys. Okay.
And what, you double that?
That's what it's not been determined yet.
So that'd
But
be,
yes, it's technically it's a double crit.
yeah. So that'd be 17 points.
In
So that'd
addition,
be,
you hit. Okay. All right. Was kind of. How do I? All right. So how does that go?
Well, if you've ever seen what magic missile looks like, it looks like I did that, but with an arrow, and it just blows a hole through him.
Oh my god.
All right.
I
So
don't know how much damage I did over his max, but I'm betting it was a fair bit.
So, yeah, a big bloody. Do our little special effects. A big bloody splatter.
And then I yell back using my free action, "No, you go away!"
All right, and thus ends the
I'm
first
guessing
round of.
I didn't see any special effects. Where was the special
It
effects?
had a
Oh,
blood splatter behind the guy. I just
Oh, I can't see it. Okay, I got you.
It's kind of small on this scale.
Yep.
So
But
two
I
shots
did
are
like
off.
blow a fair size of his upper torso off. So you saw that.
All right, so
I'm wondering, did they
Now we go to
respond
round
the,
two.
"No, you go away" from the shortest, weakest looking guy of the party?
this kobold
I
here.
cannot see what the distances are.
Yeah, it's too small. I can't read them.
Just do it from the opposite direction, and then when you get to your character, zoom in.
That is
That's
annoying.
120, I think it is to Connery. Sorry, 100. 100 even.
So this rather startled-looking kobold steps up and slings a rock at Connery.
That'll be at disadvantage.
So
It might be max range, so yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a hobgoblin there. Seriously?
so it's
Oops.
Goes wide.
it slings and it misses.
Can I catch it? Can I catch it?
What, are you going to use your reaction?
I think I would actually use a key point, actually.
The key point, yeah.
Let me see here.
Yeah, you'd have to spend a key point, but you do have a reaction.
But I don't think they're close enough for you to huck it back at them, so.
Yeah, it would cost a key point, and I'm not willing to do it.
Deflect missiles.
Well, there's deflect missile attack. I can, like, basically,
Right.
yeah. Wait. Oh, I could just use a deflect missiles without that, and I still have to spend a key point. Never mind. No, I don't. I'm not willing to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not willing to do
Okay.
that.
Yeah,
I
if you
think the
spend a key
point is
point,
to throw it back, isn't it?
Huh?
yeah, if you spend a key point, you can catch it and throw it back.
No,
You
deflect
can
missile.
deflect as a reaction, but I think you have to spend a key point to huck it back at him.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I can use my reaction just to catch it.
Yeah, you could catch it, but
Okay, I catch it. All right, I catch it right. I catch it right by my head.
Okay, so you've used your reaction, which only matters if you were planning on doing an opportunity attack later, which right now is not relevant. 'Cause
Yep.
I think that's the only other reaction you have available.
Yep.
All right, so you catch that.
And I'll point it. And I'll point at him, the guy who did it.
So this warg goes to the end of its rope and starts to lunge at the party, but it's bound.
Where are we at? Which one is it? Oh, that one. Okay, I see. Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Okay.
And then the hobgoblin's next.
Yep.
I think we need a fire spirit here next. LaFay.
Hey, watch the tabletop.
Hey, I can listen. I said I think we need a fire spirit. I think we need a fire spirit. 6. See? Just look at him. We need a fire spirit.
All right, so this hobgoblin in the back, behind the wargs now, uses his action to chop the ropes, freeing the wargs.
Oh no!
And then he uses his movement to step forward and pulls out a bow.
So we're on LaFay now?
We are on LaFay.
Oh man, he could. I'll let him do it. I can see right now where you could put it and get like 5 of them.
But I can only place him 30 feet from me.
Oh, shoot.
I can't send him 120 feet away.
Okay.
It's a familiar, not a tactical nuke.
Ah, come on.
All right, I'm gonna move forward.
Maybe we ought to wait for it.
So, Brad, Aaron, are you able to use Foundry yet?
I just. Go ahead, Brett.
I was just say I have the map up at least, but I can't get to my character sheet to roll
Okay.
saves or anything like that. Let me see. I think I can move. Yeah, that worked. Okay, let me just go back.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the map at all. It's gray, and I just tried restarting, and there's nothing there.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Here, let me try this. I'm gonna remove your token and add your token back.
Will that
See if
mess
that-
up initiative?
Yeah, it will, but
Yeah, he's at 19.12.
well, I was doing it for Anna.
Yeah, I don't know what Anna's initiative was.
She's still in there.
She's
it
not.
did All right, can you see yourself now?
It's just frozen.
Frustrating. Well, I'll just have to talk you through your options, and have to roll for you.
Yeah, that would be fine.
I think too. If you
Can you
pull
see
up
it on the stream?
Yeah.
Can you at least follow along on the stream?
Your stream is live. You could watch the stream.
So you can see what.
The only problem is that you can't see. I can't see people behind me. I mean, I could spin it around if you wanted.
Well, but she could at least.
Yeah, there she is.
Yeah.
So, and I could do that. I could move. I mean, if you want me to, I can move Connery, but I think that won't be.
No.
Okay. There, that should give a picture, a decent picture for her.
All right, so LaFay has moved.
Yeah, I've moved. I was just kind of waiting for you guys to clear that up. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna use my scorching ray,
Okay.
and I'm gonna throw one ray. I think I get 3 rays. I'm gonna throw. Two rays at. I don't know. Can you see where I'm highlighting the character? I'm highlighting the kobold. The second kobold from the left, and then so I'm going to throw two at the second kobold from the left, and then one at the furthest.
I'll be right back.
Got him. So
So do they have to make a saving?
Yeah, it's a
I
dex
think
saving throw.
cast your spell, and then it'll bring it up for me. All right, so you actually have to roll an attack. Now, there's no saving throw, but if your attack hits, it does the damage.
Okay.
It's first
Nice.
ray, that is a hit.
So do I do just damage now, and then go to the second
Yeah.
ray?
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Apply damage. damage to that kobold. Kobold is that. This one, alright. Jason, you want to describe what happens to that poor kobold?
Ray hits him right into the groinal area, and he just drops.
I thought I was the only Ray that was dropping people.
Now, can I now change my Ray, my
You
second
go to
Ray?
the next target, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'll go ahead and go to the Cobalt to the far left.
Okay. Well, I think you have to. So you designated 2 at that first one, right?
Maybe. Well, I mean, if he drops on the first one, though, then I'm not going to send a second one after him.
They go out at the same time. They just go out in 3 different directions.
What about that? There's the ward behind that one I just shot, right? It could have been, since he dropped, the second one goes over his head and hits that ward behind him.
Well, the rays would arrive at the same time. They leave at the same time. They arrive at the same time.
You're not going to give this to me, are
No.
you? Okay. All right. So I guess then I'll go to the. That's a waste of a ray. All right. So I'll go to the far left then. That's what I declared. So I'll go ahead and attack. That's definitely a hit.
That's a critical hit.
That's a critical.
Well, roll damage critical. I don't think it's probably academic.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He should be dead, right?
All right. So, what happens to this poor?
Scorching Ray essentially just kind of like buzzes across his neck and just saws it off. Head falls off.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey, you wanted a description. I mean, yeah, you asked. All right.
I did, and that's very descriptive.
All right.
I'm trying to find which one is this. Is this one in combat? Yeah, there it is. Oh, that's the initiative point. All right, very good. All right. So you stepped up. You fired your 2 scorching rays.
Right.
Or 3
So the-
scorching rays.
Yeah. All right. I don't get any movement after. If I've done all my movement, I do not get any addition. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I think I'm done.
This kobold here.
Just for future decision making, Howard, is my summon wildlife spirit can be used as a bonus action, I believe. I just want to verify that.
It would say
I think it is.
1 action.
It's an action.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm clicking on bonus action and it comes up as summon wildlife spirit, wildlife shape, and summon wildlife spirit come up as bonus action.
So your command wildlife spirit is a bonus action. To bring him in is an action. To command him is a bonus action.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'm done.
All right, Connery. Did you drop that bullet?
Yeah. All right. Well, who's the one who shot me? Shot at me or hurled a rock at me?
I think it's this one.
What one?
Oh wait, I didn't take an action with this kobold. Let me back up here a second. The one that stepped up.
You skipped the kobold.
It's the one that my cursor's on, Matt. That's the one that shot at you and you caught it.
I can't see your cursor. Oh shit!
Uh-oh, Matt.
Is he at?
You've already used your reaction.
He's actually. Oh.
Isn't that at disadvantage? It's beyond 30 feet.
Yeah, that would be a disadvantage.
You're right. So let's roll a second attack. We'll take the lower of the two. Okay. So it's not going to be critical. Is that even a hit? That's a hit.
Okay. Six points.
To you.
All right.
You putting it on there?
Sure.
I got it. Very good. Now, Connery.
I guess I'll consume a potion of healing.
Okay. So just go into your inventory and
All right.
click on one and then click the healing button.
I did. It didn't do anything? Or do I have to click down here?
You have to roll for
Yeah,
it.
in the chat log, hit the healing button there.
And this is a normal... Ah, Christ. It won't give me hardly anything, will it?
Yeah, it gave you back more than you lost. Pretty good in my book.
I'm down to... You took me down to 11
Ooh.
from 19.
Ooh. I applied it as damage. My mistake. So let me apply it as healing twice. Target.
I see where you're trying
That
to
would
go
have
with
been
this.
bad.
Yeah.
There. Is that better?
Yeah, a little bit.
Alright. Apologize for that.
Yep. Trying to kill me. I see.
Bitch.
Drats! He caught me.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So that was your action.
Yep.
You do any movement? Anything
Um,
else?
well, let's see. I don't know how far. I can't see the damn numbers, so.
It's difficult to see.
Here, draw the line, Matt. I'll zoom in on it so that I can tell you what the number is.
Okay. Oh, wait.
That's 80 feet.
That's 80 feet.
80 feet.
I think that would be exceptionally dangerous. Huh. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to move over. I can't tell how far. Oops, I did not mean that. Can we put it back? Okay. How far is that?
55 feet.
Okay.
65. 60.
Okay. That's where I want to go. Oops.
You can move 60 feet?
I can move. You said well, I'd have to dash, wouldn't I? I can dash,
You
but that would
would.
take my action, wouldn't it?
Right.
Yeah, you use your action to heal.
I want to move 40 feet then. I can't see.
Okay.
Is that 40 feet?
That's 30 feet.
You can count
35.
purple boxes.
35.
You need 8 purple
40.
boxes.
That's 40.
Ah. All right. Then I'll move
All right.
this way so that you guys can see that are on the stream.
What you got, Ray?
All right. So I'm going to move up just a little bit. And this one hobgoblin over here by the minecart, he hasn't gone
Yeah.
yet, so he's going to get assassinated too.
Okay.
Well, he's the one that cut the ropes, right?
No, he's not. That's this one.
Oh, the one by
This
the
guy
car.
hasn't
Sorry.
gone yet. He goes on
Yeah.
8.12. So here goes the attack at advantage.
It's not gonna do it.
Misses.
35.
That's gonna miss.
All right. Pity. All right. Well, I'll just hold here. I think this is a good spot.
Okay.
Not going to move behind the tree.
Not yet. I was really hoping to drop a fourth one before the round.
Right. I understand.
Yeah, I'm also having problems seeing those numbers.
That is 50 feet, Howard. 60 feet.
Okay. Uhtred.
Ah, my turn. Okay, I'm gonna rage.
Rage away.
1, 2, 3, 4. What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I didn't have him on delay.
Couldn't
Be
dump
right
that.
back.
I couldn't bump that. I'm sorry. You'd have the beep button. What the beep?
Yeah, you'll be able to dump out of that. FCC is gonna come calling on us.
Right.
It just makes it extra kid friendly.
Well, so far that just means we're PG-13 then, right?
So I'll rage for you, Brad.
Thank you. I can't get to my character sheet. So
All right, that's fine. I'll help you
I
down.
got quick tabs. My quick tabs are set up on the bottom for the weapons, so those should work. I'm wondering whether I should dash or not. What's the range on those slings? 30?
Yeah. Well, all right. Normal range is that.
Right, I get you.
Cool.
Everything else is at disadvantage. Copy.
Cobalt managed to hit Conry at long range.
And there was a guy with a bow. He's dead, right?
So there were 3 hobgoblins. One of
And
them is
one of
dead.
them had a bow.
No, they all have bows.
They all have bows. Okay.
So you have one more left with a bow, or 2?
2.
All right. So I'll,
Where'd the other warg go?
It's still back by the entrance.
Oh, I see it. Okay, I see it. Yep. All right. What the hell is that? Oh. Uhtred and him are about to impact.
Impact imminent.
Impact in 5, 4, 3.
Uhtred and that warg are going to smash.
I'm gonna dash.
He's
Howard.
gonna smash him a warg.
right next to the warg.
Mistake.
Behind-
Good boy. Give him his piece of steak.
I don't understand why you're dashing now.
Yeah, you don't need to dash.
Is it possible to shield charge him?
To get 60 feet, right?
Yeah, you didn't move 60 feet.
Did I not? I was all the way in the back. These squares are 5 feet, aren't they?
Did you already move before? Oh, you moved in front of Ray?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so
I started behind Ray. I would have been in front, I think.
Okay.
But because of computer problems, I just assumed that, I lost that.
Okay.
So just to be fair, I thought, to get in range of this thing, which I'll just dash,
Okay.
because I was 25 feet away from him. So basically what I did is I used my full 30 to get a hex behind him.
Got
You know
it.
what I'm saying? Like, I stayed a hex away from him, and then I moved diagonally so that I didn't get an opportunity attack or whatever, right?
Yep.
And that's as much as I can do, I think, this turn.
Hey, Howard, what are the rules for shield charging?
I thought that's a feat you have to take, right?
I'm not sure.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
pretty-
I think you can attack with your shield. It's only like a D4 or whatever.
Right, I just figured since you were charging up to him.
Yeah, but I used my dash to get there. So that's my action, right? Is the
Right,
dash.
but that's why I'm asking what the rules are for a shield charge. Let me just look it up, because if you can do a shield charge, that might incorporate movement.
Well, I mean, if it's a bonus action, I could take a bonus action. Right? Well, no, I've actually already used my bonus action because
It is a feat.
I used my bonus action to go into a rage.
Never mind, it's a feat.
Okay. So you step to the warg.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay.
Hey, what are my hit points at?
33.
Yeah, we didn't do a short rest. That was not very good of us.
Well, I mean, to be honest, we break in between session and we forget a lot of those things. We need to kind of remind
we could've
ourselves to
started
do that.
with a short rest, if nothing else. But
Yeah.
Yep, it is what it is.
All right. This kobold's going to step up and whip a bullet at Uhtred.
Well, let's see a miss. Oof.
$26 is your armor. Do you have your shield equipped?
No, I don't believe I do. I think I have the axe and the sword.
All right.
So what is 16? I think.
So that bullet hits you hard for 9. All right,
It's
Anna.
1d4 plus 2.
It was a critical hit.
All right. Well, it's half damage. Remember, because I'm resistant.
Oh, yes, you are. All right, so let me.
How do I get on this resistant thing?
Yeah.
So you need
Well,
to
your
get
mama
5.
has to get intimate with an orc.
You just gotta embrace the tenets of barbarism.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's on PE PEDs. He's on PEDs. Yeah.
He's got a road rage going. So.
Yeah. He's
He's a
performance
devotee of prospect.
performance enhancers. Yes.
Part of my native religion.
Yeah.
All right, Anna. let's see if we can talk you through this. You're kind of at the back of the pack here. Can you see what's going on?
You're back here, several feet behind Ferris, and the rest of the pack is up here. Can you see that? I'm not getting any audio from her.
I think she's frozen. Nope. There she's gone.
Can't see her.
Sorry. Yes, I could see that.
Okay. All right.
Okay. What would you like to do?
Drop a tactical nuke? What? I mean,
Yeah, I don't have any of those.
dang it. I'm sorry. Wrong character.
man.
Wrong game. Wrong genre.
Oh man.
At the dojo.
Yeah, no flashing, sparkly attack.
Game over,
See.
man. Game over. I
All
can
right,
nuke
who-
it from orbit.
So, out of our group,
Uhtred
Out
has
of
been
our-
hit, and Connery has been hit.
Yep. And Connery was already down before we engaged in this.
how much is Connery down
So
by?
Connor drank a potion. He's
Yep.
not looking too bad, I would say.
I
Based on your
am.
perception, Uhtred
Yeah.
looks like he's the most in need.
Yep. I would say that myself.
All right, so since I don't really have any really good weapons, I'm going to go ahead and do healing word on Uhtred.
Are you moving?
If I need to move closer to him, sure.
So healing word.
I think it's 60 feet. Is it?
60 feet. So if we're talking about Uhtred, I think you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
What's that number?
60 feet
Mike?
exactly.
All right. So healing word.
Close thy wounds.
What level are you casting at? You have 4 firsts and 2 seconds left.
Is he down by a lot?
He's a barbarian. Everything's a lot for him.
I'm down over 25 hit points.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, but I got 50 something. So
So you and Anna have about the same amount of hit points now.
You're making me jealous.
I start with 52.
I have 18
All right.
max.
You're less.
You have 4 firsts.
You're half the man that. No.
A little bit less, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he's a
I'll go
halfling.
ahead and cast.
Yeah. He's
it
a
as spell.
halfling. Yeah.
All right.
Good roll.
Uhtred's healed for 11.
Nice.
That'll be helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
well,
So Anna speaks a nice word that's carried on the wind, and Uhtred's wounds start to close on their own. Any other actions from Anna?
Is casting heroism? Is that that's not a bonus
that's
action, is
probably
it?
an action. Oh no, well, yeah, it's an action, but healing word was a bonus action, wasn't it?
Healing word is a bonus action.
Oh wow.
You still have an action left. Heroism is a touch range spell.
You can't do that.
It's a what spell?
Touch range. You have to touch them.
Okay.
You still have your
Right.
movement left.
Let's see here. I can't. The screen is too small for me to see who I'm nearby.
You're the closest two people are Ferris and Ray, and I can't tell
Ray.
how close they are.
Um,
They are
I am
30
30 feet.
And so that makes Ferris
You?
25 then.
all right. So is heroism one of those ones where you can only cast it on one person, or is it like a group
Yeah,
thing?
it's touch. You have to walk up and high five them.
Yeah. High five in the face with a chair. Yeah. Yeah. High five in the face with a chair. Yeah. You have to lay hands on the little man.
Hey. A little close to dwarf tossing. You've got the wrong race.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to walk up closer to Ferris and Ray. And
Okay.
and since Ray's been doing so well assassinating people, I'm going to go ahead and cast heroism on him.
Assassination is a special thing.
Yeah. He has a particular set of skills. I will find you.
Right, Ray, you're now imbued with bravery. You're immune to being frightened, and you get temporary hit points.
Oh.
You're going to have to apply those temporary hit points. I don't know how to do that. Let's see, is it even?
Just write it
Here we
down.
go. So how many do I get?
So you get
1,000.
9,000. Yeah, he's over 9,000.
1
What's your-
million.
Yeah.
how do I find her spellcasting modifier?
Should be up there at the top
Should
of
be
her
on this.
character sheet, right?
Spell book, wouldn't it?
I thought that was her proficiency bonus.
Under the spell book, though.
So her modifier is a 4. So you get 4 temporary hit points at the start of each turn.
Oh,
Nice.
sexy.
Added.
So we're gonna remember that. If you take any damage, we take 4 off the top.
Yep.
All right.
And you should be able to put that in temporary hit points.
I did.
Okay.
So Anna has moved. She's done a bonus action and an action. I think you're done.
I am done.
All right. So this hobgoblin here. Not too happy about what's going on.
I'm just shocked that their morale hasn't taken a hit yet.
Yeah, Howard.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
I think I would have ran already. I mean, you got a guy who got blown up, and then another guy who got decapitated. I'd be like, ah!
All right. Well, you have to remember that kobolds are like, pretty much slaves to them.
So we remove the head and the mask, and the slaves run away. Hopefully.
Actually, he's
Slaves have XP too, you know.
That's right.
True.
Ah, he's running.
Tried to be nice.
I told you, he's running. He ran.
Brave Sir Robin.
oh, he picked Conray.
Who did?
The
Well,
hobgoblin.
I've got
Hobgoblin.
Okay. I may have to expend a point for this one.
Run away further.
No, to catch it. No.
That's gonna miss.
Oh yeah. Can I'll catch that one again?
So
I don't know.
that takes your
No.
The reaction.
Yeah. So I don't
reaction
know.
away.
You've already used your reaction this round.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Yep.
So no, the arrow just sails by.
I'm moving too quickly for him.
Apparently.
He's never seen anyone run from battle like that.
I'm gonna flank you.
Ferris.
All
Why
right.
does the ranger have such a terrible initiative? That makes no sense.
I know, right? I'm gonna
It's
pick
almost like being caught flat-footed.
Right.
this hobgoblin right there. Does that show you as being marked? My target.
Huh?
It does
yeah.
not. Not for me, anyway.
But you're talking about the one
20.12.
to the left.
Yeah. I want to, first of all, shoot him with my longbow.
Okay. You may fire when ready.
Fire when ready.
Now, he is, what, 80 from me? Is that just normal, or is that...
The longbow, that's
normal.
Okay.
normal
You
range.
get up to 150.
Oh wow.
You're the sniper shot.
But it is normal.
Yep.
It is normal.
All right.
Damn.
Message for you, sir.
Ouch. All right, that's going to be a critical hit.
Wait.
Okay,
I gotta.
critical hit roll.
All right.
73.
Yeah, that's the new math, right? So we're going to apply damage there. All right, Elmore, you want to describe what happens with that arrow?
So the arrow, taking into account the archer's paradox as it weaves its way through the air, strikes him right in the mouth, comes out the back, and then he just drops.
Message for you, son.
That's a little gruesome. Very nice. All right, so that would be your action. You have movement, any bonus action.
So my question with Rot, anything I do with him is my bonus action, right?
If you command him.
Which one did he take out? I missed that.
The kobold that was on the left.
The hobgoblin on the left?
Or, sorry.
Yeah.
Hobgoblin.
Oh, hobgoblin on the left. Your other left.
They're running perilously low on hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Until I start streaming out of that cave.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Well, if they come out and we just pick them off with ranged weapons as they charge toward us,
Yeah,
seems like that experience.
I'm limited on range stuff, so that's good. I'll count on you, Ray.
Working on it.
Well, I gotta move so I want to move Rod over to get him in, maybe in between any of these logs coming at us. So I am gonna move.
There's a ward right there.
Yeah, I can't get close enough with him to do anything, and unless he moved in between us, there'd be nothing to do. So.
Good flanking.
Yeah, right about my range with him isn't very. I might be able to help you a little bit, but it might not come into help at all anyway. But then he would be within range later. So I'm gonna move Rot right here. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so that's your action and your bonus action.
That's my action, my bonus action, and I think I'm gonna stick around over here, because I'm still within
Yeah, you get that long range.
long distance range.
Okay. So that would be your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Top of the third round, and that original kobold is still there. So he sees you sneaking out to the right there. Gonna throw a bullet at you.
Okay.
He is now in normal range, I believe.
Ooh.
That's gonna hit, isn't it?
Yeah.
That'll hit.
3 points to you. Here, I got it.
Okay.
Who did he hit, Conrad?
Yeah. You hit
Conrad,
me again.
yeah.
And this
But-
warg here.
But now that means he's within range.
Finally gets to act.
What's his movement?
60 if he dashes.
All right, LaFay.
All right, I'm going to move my 30 to the spot. Let's roll. And I'm going to do a my poison spray on this warg.
Okay. Then you're gonna face him to do that.
Yeah, here I can spin. You got it?
Yeah. Do one of those. Boy, you're spraying everywhere. Stop spraying.
All right, sorry.
Marking his territory.
That's
All right.
great.
I'm not seeing anything happen. Okay.
Well, it doesn't happen until he rolls a saving throw. So I'm
Okay.
gonna spray that warg. He's gonna do a normal saving throw. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's too bad.
I think it's academic because. Yep. So
He was breathing in just as the spray
So
came.
Yeah, he opens his mouth, gets sprayed in the face.
So as he turns to look at you as you approach, he stands with his mouth agape, and the
Poor
spray
thing.
just goes right into his mouth. So roll critical damage.
Oh my god.
Your poison spray. Look at those pretty dice.
He starts rolling over, doing the dying cockroach.
I don't know where that dialect came from. Those weren't mine.
Okay. He
So- Warg is still alive?
yeah, he took that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
How much did you deal him?
14.
14 points.
Wow.
All right. Well, I've moved. I've taken my action. I don't think there's much else I can do. So that's it for me.
All right, so this kobold.
I could have taken my reaction to deflect that bullet before because it was a new round.
That was at the end of the last round, wasn't it?
No, it was the first kobold.
Hmm.
It's okay.
All right. So he's not liking this whole poisoning of the dogs. He's going to throw a bullet at the Fae. Uh-oh.
He hits himself and takes
And
damage.
it goes wide.
Yeah, he swings it around, smacks himself in the head.
All right. That bullet goes nowhere near you and goes flying off. He was moving and tried to sling it too fast and just flies off into who knows where it went.
Flies off, hits Ray.
No.
Critical failures shouldn't be successfully hitting somebody else.
Yep.
All right, Connery, what you got?
All right. For some reason, I'm on something that is... I don't know why I can't move my guy here.
Oh, are you going through that bush?
What bush?
This is a bush.
Where?
There's a bush between you and the cobalt.
The green thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vaguely bush shaped.
Nope, not through the bush. I don't think. Or you mean?
Yeah, you
Well,
don't
all right,
you
that's
don't
fine.
have to go through.
I was just saying that's probably what was causing you the problem.
For what?
There is an obstruction in that bush.
For okay, whatever.
You're fine.
Okay. And we will unarmed strike. Attack. Normal. Does that hit?
It's a hit.
Damage. 7. And unarmed strike again.
Okay, so he goes limps and starts to fall from the first strike.
Oh, he does?
He went,
So I whiffed him with the second one.
so as his limp body falls to the ground, your second punch fails to connect.
Oh, I could have. If I would have known that, because I could use my. Well, because I could have used. No, I couldn't. I couldn't use it for anything. So I moved. What was that? 30 feet? 40 feet? Was that 30 feet?
I think that was 30 feet, correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I will move this way.
Okay. Is that it?
I think that's it. Yeah.
Right?
So we're just going to go after that hobgoblin in the back?
The one slinging arrows?
Yep.
Okay.
Nope.
No, sir.
Alright.
That
I'm
it?
good.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay. Which ward is this? It's the northern ward. So he's gonna bite an Uhtred. Not gonna be enough. Okay. So the warg to your left tries to bite at you. You're able to sidestep it.
Are both the wargs on him?
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay.
Nobody bites my orc.
Uhtred.
Okay.
Feed him a yard of steel.
See if we can make this work. So, the warg that got gassed, the southern warg, I guess, will face the judgment of Synthon.
Oh
Very good.
boy.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Cross our fingers.
Or he will not.
Oh, I need to do it.
Or you will not. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Maybe it's just that org has lived a good life.
Yeah.
I was trying to use it off my quick bar here, but it's not working.
Well, if I put it up there, can you hit the button?
Yeah. Well, I can try. That's
So it's in the chat.
It's highlighted. But no, sadly I can't.
Can anyone else do it?
No, we can't. There's
You
nothing.
See the buttons.
I don't see the
No
button.
buttons.
No buttons.
Yeah, I see the buttons. It just won't go. Clicky, clicky.
Clicky, clicky, clicky.
I don't understand. Okay. So you've reloaded and still no joy.
Yeah, I could try reloading again.
I know you like to roll your own dice.
I'll try reloading right quick. We'll see what happens. I don't
Alright.
think it's going to be in.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna take two then, real quick.
Probably all your cookies, Brad. Quit eating them cookies. What are you barking at? Stop that. That's Mommy's truck. Stop it.
Is it Mommy's truck?
Yeah, she remote started it. So there's a glowing yellow light in the driveway. She's barking or growling at it. Show everybody your face. This one, right here. Say hi. Mm.
All right, we're taking a mini break while Brad reboots here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
All right.
Why am I out of focus?
Been drinking a little?
No, that would be why you would be out of focus. That doesn't explain why I'm out of focus.
Yeah, because I'm not broadcasting video, so if I'm out of focus.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, I know
Did
you're
you
gonna have
reload?
to. Yeah.
All right. This is normal, right? Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's +1 for the thing, plus my modifiers, all that shit.
All right. So, with the rage, something happens differently on the damage, right?
No, I don't think so.
I thought it did. Scroll up here.
Yeah, I'm not
Features,
focused.
rage. When you make a melee attack using strength, which swing a sword would count, you gain the bonus to the damage roll that increases as you gain levels to Barbarian, as shown in the rage damage column of the Barbarian table.
So it says here damage +2 on my D&D Beyond page. It says damage +2.
It was that for like a 4th level barbarian. Is that what it is?
Yes.
'Cause it says it increases as you gains levels. All right.
Yeah,
We need
it's
to add-
+2 until he reaches 9th level.
Okay. So you add 2 to every melee attack that. All right. So
Well,
you
that's
get
to the
2 dash.
damage. That's
Right.
to the damage. Yeah.
Right. And you're fighting 2 weapon, right?
Yep.
So this is just normal damage. So you rolled a hit. So it's going to do 10. So we need to add 2 more to that.
And what? He's 4th level.
Oh, that's funny. So, after I applied the normal damage, the warg was down to 2 hit points. So that
Yeah.
2 points actually
So you,
made the difference.
so the judgment of Synthon has judged him, and he has come up wanting.
Wrong one. All right, Brad, you care to describe what the judgment of Synthon does to this warg?
Oh, and
Neatly slices off its head.
And,
All right.
and doesn't a +1 sword give you +1 to damage also?
It's calculated in the damage roll.
Oh, okay.
That has
I
there.
got you.
You see there, it has +4, +1. That's part of the 10 that he got there.
I got
And
you.
then I'll use the dwarven axe on the other warg.
Okay. So I must roll the dwarven axe.
There's blood flying everywhere. Blood and
Why-
heads.
Blood and heads. Yep. Oh.
That's gonna miss.
I know the feeling.
All right. So you killed the first one, but the second one was not successful. So that's your action, bonus action.
Yep. That's my turn.
Doing any move? Okay.
Where was the dog at?
He's right next to you.
To your southwest, 5
So
feet away.
if I move around him, that'll provoke an opportunity attack, won't it?
If you do not leave melee range, you stay in melee range as you move. You do not. It's only if you exit melee.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to move then to his opposite side.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that mog's hosed now.
See, it'll let me do that. It'll let me move, and it'll let me turn, right? I could turn and see where everybody's standing, but it won't let me click on a box in the chat log. I don't get that. But oh well. Okay.
Yeah, I don't quite get that either.
Well, perhaps the point will be moved by next session, because I'll have that new laptop, and hopefully that'll fix it.
I wonder, like, could you have like a control key or an alt key kind of stuck down? And so you're doing a
No.
control click or an alt click?
No, because then that would affect my ability to turn
Yeah.
or move
Yeah.
or move my token.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I was just guessing.
Yep.
All right. This kobold is this one, and it's going to use its sling of stuff to sling a bullet at the Fey and his poison. That's probably not going to be good enough to hit the Fey, is it?
Probably not.
Nope. Fey actually has a nice armor class.
Yeah, 16, baby.
Anna.
All right. Oh. Oh. Let's see. I can't tell from looking at this thing because it's so tiny. How many little targets we still have?
So you see,
Hobgoblin, two
kobolds.
kobolds, and a warg.
yeah, 4 targets remain that you know about.
Well, and I'm not near any of them, am I?
Not especially. The work would be the closest.
And the wargs are like, they're like dogs, or are they like?
They're
Big
kind of like
dogs.
wolves.
They're large
okay.
wolves.
Did you see Lord of the Rings? They were in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Pony-sized dogs.
Yeah, the
they were the-
the Urukai would ride them.
Oh, yeah, I remember those.
Against the Riders of Rohan.
So they're like those gigantic dog-looking wolf things.
Yes.
Yeah, they're pretty tough too. They took like 24 damage. And...
Oh, interesting. Let me think here. I'm just trying to think of what. Let me see.
You could heal Uhtred again.
Does Uhtred need to be healed again?
I don't know. He's facing a warg and a yeah.
Again with the table talk.
No, Uhtred could yell out, "Heal me!"
That's a lyric from a Who song. What is it, right? Is it heal me, feel me, touch me?
Heal me.
Leave the singing to the bard.
Yeah, because I think I only have one more second level spell, and then I have 3 first level spells. Is that correct, Howard?
That is correct.
Okay.
And you have all 4 of your bardic inspirations left.
Okay. All right. So I will go ahead and cast another healing word on Uhtred, if he's
Okay.
not too far from me.
What level are you going to cast it at?
just the basic one, because I think I only have one more of the second level.
Okay. Uhtred is healed for 7 points.
Oh wow. Okay.
Nice job.
And then do I still have is Vicious Mockery in action?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just trying to find a good, what kind of thing would be insulting for a large dog? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and viciously mock the warg.
Okay.
Bad.
I'm going to yell out at it. I've seen. Do they have things like chihuahuas in this world or no?
Well, they would have some kind of small dog equivalent.
Okay. We'll just use chihuahuas since I don't know what the small dog equivalent would be. I'm going to yell out at the warg. My pet chihuahua is more ferocious than you.
All right. See if the orc pays any attention to that. Uh-oh. That's almost automatically a critical failure. Alright,
Clearly,
so-
there are some issues in his.
Oh, but your damage dice are not that. So the orc takes your words to heart. He now has to make his next attack at disadvantage. Takes 4 points of psychic damage. I assume. Hang on. Range on Vicious Mockery. You're good.
Yeah, shoot.
All right. All right.
All right, that's it for me.
So the hobgoblin's going to Ray shot at him. He's going to shoot back at Ray.
Bring it. I'm feeling cocky with those extra 4 temporary hit points.
Oh.
Miss.
I imitate Connery and just slide it out of the air.
He's like this.
And then he heads back.
Yeah, he's too far away now.
Towards the entrance of the cave. Ferris.
I'm gonna yell out to Ferris, target the hobgoblin.
Oh no, I'm watching, but I can't see how far away that is.
I doubt it's out of range. 120 feet. You're still in normal range.
Normal
Yeah, those
range.
longbows are.
How far am I? How far am I, Mike?
I will target the
75.
75.
a
Okay.
hobgoblin that is running.
Okay.
Come on, big money.
Mm.
That's a hit.
Normal damage, correct?
Yeah, it's normal damage.
Come on, big money.
Wow.
To the back of the knee.
All right. Elmore, you want to describe that?
Oh, nice.
Nice.
The hobgoblin, without honor, runs from battle, takes one right through the wishbone. And is sprawled
All right.
across those tracks.
All right, so that would be your action.
All right.
Any
so,
movement or bonus action?
yeah, I'm gonna have Maul. Maul is gonna,
Rot.
Rot is gonna close with this hobgoblin and maul it.
Warg.
Or Wark, sorry.
It's a dogfight.
How close are those two, Mike? Can you? Oh, can Can you see how close those two
15
are?
feet.
15
feet.
Okay, all right.
And is that with advantage now that we've got him in a pincher maneuver?
Yes, that is his flanked warg now, so you can maul him with advantage.
Wow.
Good maul.
That is a hit.
I would hope.
I was seeing if it was a critical hit.
Oh, yeah,
Okay, rolling for normal damage. I want big money. Ah.
Okay. He takes a chunk out of warg.
And that's
Out
it.
of the top warg. Not liking being bit at. It's going to bite back. So he was also.
Oh, the work's doing a save and throw?
No, it's biting.
It's attacking.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Alright, so that's going to hit Rot. Rot needs to do the saving throw.
Is that off of the work thing in that? Let me see.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so just hit that DC, click on Rot, and then hit that saving DC 13 saving throw there. Okay, so Rot is knocked prone.
Oh, man.
Status effect for that.
But wasn't
Alright,
that at disadvantage, though?
Yeah, you didn't roll it at disadvantage.
Oh, me?
No,
The
the warg. The warg.
I'll roll the second attack. The first one was a 17.
Oof.
Second one's
Oof.
a 18. So,
Oh, boy.
alright.
Yep. Same.
The Fae. Jason, you there? Are you muted? You're muted.
Paging Dr. LaFay. Paging Dr. LaFay.
Sorry about that. Doctor of the Face.
Sir, we want you to code this patient.
I'm going to move that. If I flank the ward, do I get an advantage on my spell? On my no. Okay, that's just melee attack.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think I'm going to move that. Actually, I'm going to move.
Melee and ranged attacks, right?
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna move behind this dead warg, and if I do poison spray, that won't affect the dog, right?
So
He's prone right now.
the dog is prone. It's a targeted spell.
All right.
So unless you have some sort of critical failure, it shouldn't have any impact on the dog.
Okay. So I'm gonna go use my poison spray on the warg.
Now you're spraying all over the place again.
Yeah.
It's like a dang cat. Man. Get out the spray bottle.
Skunk.
All right, so the warg has learned a thing or two and is able to avoid the poison spray.
All right. Well, that sucks.
Spray it again like a cat that's being bad.
I wish I could. I've got no other attacks or bonus actions. I'm going to just take cover behind the warg that's down.
Oh, okay. You're taking partial cover behind the.
Right.
I have a
So,
target.
so any bullets coming your way.
Right.
All right. Okay. That increases your armor class by 3. Which comes in handy. This is Kobold's slinging a bullet at you.
All right.
Wow.
Good thing I
Wow,
had.
just
Good thing
in
I took
time.
cover.
Yeah, just in time.
Yeah.
All right. So the bullet hits the corpse of the warg instead of you. Connery?
All right. We're coming up on this guy right here. How far is that? That was
30 feet.
30 feet.
Aye, 30 feet.
Aye. How come I can't move him? Oh, because I don't have that. All right. So we'll do that. And we will... We'll attack him.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
And there.
It's gonna...
And is he still up?
No, he apparently took damage from something else previous.
Okay.
Which one is he?
It's the one...
One that Connery's in front of punching.
Yes.
I know. I'm trying to see which one he is on the...
He is number... He's the top kobold. Oh, he's dead.
That one.
He's that one.
All right. You want to describe that?
Come up on his side. He was looking towards the warg and the action going on over there, and I come by him and just land a punch right in the side of the head, and it just... all of his teeth go flying out and sprays blood. I don't know if the next guy takes it. Yeah, just an arc of blood and teeth, and you know it sprays the guy that's 15 feet from him. And
Sucker ass, you punched him, huh?
yeah, I just sucker punched him. That's right. I just sucker punched him, and then I'm gonna follow up with a dart. Can I follow up with a dart?
You didn't have a dart out, did you?
They're just in my inside my thing here, inside my kind of a bandolier here.
Don't ask him where he's pulling that.
Yeah, don't ask me that. Don't ask me that.
So you either have to use... So your unarmed strike is the only thing you can do as a bonus action.
Okay, I got you. So I can't reach him. Can I? Breath of the Dragon won't work, so I pretty much am done with that. So I guess that's it. We'll just move another. What I move? How far did I move?
30
You have
feet.
10 feet left.
I got 10 feet left, so right there.
Sure.
And I will yell at him in Draconic, "You're next."
Right.
Clearly, Ray is thinking he's getting a glare. So I'm going to move, and I'm going to shoot the kobold that's next.
Okay. Trying to make his
And
prophecy
hope that
come true.
by moving, I've gotten rid of that crosswind.
Ugh.
Does it hit?
That hits.
Not for mine. Pity.
Okay. Uhtred.
Okay, Judgment is sent on the warg.
It's still me having to do this, right?
Yep. Well, I don't know. Put it up there and let me see. I'll try and.
Uh-oh.
No, there's nothing to hit.
Yes.
Well, it's different for him. It's his character.
Okay.
Venison.
No go?
Okay.
I'll go.
Oh.
That's the warg, or is that Uhtred?
That's Uhtred. Putting a critical hit on the ward.
You got tired of that
Right.
munchy
So I
munchy.
get. This will be tricky
And
for you because I get 2 extra hit die on that on a critical hit. One from the
21. That's a dead ward.
It's one.
Because I think he had previous damage.
And he gets 2 extra for melee damage. All right, Brad. Judgment of Synthon was too much for that ward.
as is only fitting.
How do you want to describe that?
Oh, it's a stab through the spine, cutting the warg in half.
All right, very good. You see? Let the record show the DM rolled a critical hit for you all.
We usually do run a critical hit. It's just usually when you're attacking us.
Yeah.
You getting a crit is nothing new.
I will move 10 feet or whatever. Oh, let me move 15. And then use the Dwarven War Axe on this kobold.
I told him he's next.
You did. And you weren't lying. I did shoot him right after that.
Yes.
Oh, I got tired running that far.
Yeah, he got tired.
Okay, so now he's using a sling. So if I move out of melee range from him, he doesn't get a sling attack, does he?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna move.
Well, if you stayed right there, then I'll get a advantage. Table talk. I knew he wasn't going to stay there. What are you talking about?
How far can you move, Uhtred?
It should be 30 feet, right?
Yeah, but you already moved.
Yeah.
Well, I moved like 10 or 15 to get over to the kobold.
I think we farther than that.
I'm not Howard.
I thought you moved like 20, 25.
You moved 20 to get to the kobold.
Oh, okay. So then, hey, way to go, Jason.
Blue Falcon.
Well, hang on.
Put him back where the. Nope. There you go.
Yeah, there.
What are you going after?
Way to play.
They play by the rules.
Little fire beasts.
Play by the rules like some people.
What do the Patriots say? If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Thought that was Dallas. Cat just went up the chimney.
Your cat just went up the chimney.
Yeah, that cat literally just crawled up into the chimney.
Great.
Is this something that cat does regularly?
It's the second time I've seen him do it. He'll be down a bit.
They're waiting for a bird.
Cobalt says that's enough of that and heads for the entrance of the cave.
What's his movement?
Well, when he dashes, it's 60.
All right.
Anna.
Ferris, take him out. Well, it's Anna's turn right now, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Anna.
Is the Cobalt? Is this like the last man standing kind of thing, or?
The last of the kobolds.
No more wargs, no more hobgoblins. There's one wounded kobold, beaten feet.
And is it too far for me to viciously mock it?
Yeah.
That's
Did she
too
move
bad.
up?
You could move and then let's see. Anyone read that number?
Yes, oh, it's gone.
Right. You can't see it right on the kobold.
No, it's gone. It was there and then it's gone.
How about there?
No. Not seeing any line at all.
You see that?
Yep.
Yeah, I see it.
What's that number?
10 feet.
That is not 10 feet.
Well, I'm seeing a blue line and it was 10 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, that was me. That was me. I was measuring, trying to measure.
I don't see any line other than that blue line.
There's one.
I can't
95
see.
feet to
I
the
can't
bag.
see where. Yeah, I can't see where Anna's at.
All right, it was more
Anna's
than
like
90.
right next
Let me
to
just do it here. Let me just do it this way.
Ferris.
Looks like it's about
So-
125 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she's not gonna catch him.
What's the range on Mockery?
It's like 60.
So she can move 30 and she can mock at 60. So
Yep.
90 feet is maximum mockery range.
I really want to give a suggestion just because I want to give a suggestion, but I'm trying not to tabletop.
Which means he's about to tabletop.
No.
All right, Anna.
Which is fine with me, but Jason might have some problems with it. I don't know.
Right, so if I move 30 feet, that's still too far to mock,
Yes.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have a longbow or anything like that.
I'll go ahead and move you to 30 feet.
Yeah, it's not gonna do anything, I guess.
If you dash,
If she dashes, she won't be able to use an action.
I know.
Yeah, so. Let's see here. I guess there's not a whole lot I could do right now, is there?
No.
No, I just dash to the cave entrance. Everybody to the cave entrance.
All right. I'll move you to full 60.
Yeah,
Be
because
kinda
I
close to
don't think
Connor.
there's anything else I could do.
You could inspire Ferris
Oh, that's true.
and help him make that longbow shot that I'm sure is coming up next.
Now that's tabletop for you.
Well, you think he wasn't going to use a longbow shot?
No, I was.
No, but coaching her to inspire somebody is.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, LaFay. I'm sorry, Ferris.
All right. I'm gonna target that last kobold. And with the longbow, fire for effect. I'm all big money.
That's a hit.
Yeah, more big money.
All right, you want to describe that?
And as he just passed his fallen comrade, he thinks he's made it almost in the clear, but
He's bicycling his arms.
and face plant just shy of the mouth of the cave.
Very good. No more targets. Combat is ended. So we are at 7 o'clock. How are we doing on time?
Good.
Well, it's
Who's
Saturday
running?
night here, so.
Yeah.
And if you look at the way I'm dressed, you can tell I have really big plans.
You've got your best field jacket liner on, don't you? That's your going out. That's your going out field jacket liner.
It's his Sunday go to church jacket liner.
Yeah. I'm glad he was
Brass
wearing
gonna
something
really
underneath
like
there.
that one.
It's his smoking jacket.
So the question is, how much longer you guys want to go? Does anyone have an obligation?
No, I
Negative, I'm
can
good.
go another half hour to an hour.
I'm
I'm fine. I can go another half hour to an hour too.
Okay.
Did we just play 3 hours? I thought we played 4 hours.
Yeah, we were going.
Well, it was a little bit ambiguous last time, so I just wanted to do a time check.
It sounds like everybody can play. So.
Yeah, I have a dissertation to get to. I
had written down last Sunday as a. We must have been talking, and I was putting that one in, and then I was like, "Oh, Saturday too." Put that one in, so I was a little confused last week. But.
Well, let me do this. Let me run grab a drink and check on the dog real quick. Give me 2.
Okay.
All right, talk across the table, guys.
Well, I think what we ought to do is take all them bodies and like put them around that tree like they're sleeping or whatever.
I'm not really into playing with dead bodies.
it's
I would.
They're the best fun.
It's so we can take a short rest before
Well,
we
we
go
definitely
into
need a short rest, but
Yeah.
Right. Well, we don't want to just leave the bodies laying on the ground and somebody pokes their head out and then they run back and warn somebody. But if we put all the bodies around the tree like they were taking a nap or whatever, then
I think the blood on the ground is going to be a giveaway.
No, they won't see that.
I mean, I don't mean to discount your idea, but we were blowing holes in people and sawing their heads off with heat lances.
Battle.
Matt made a spray Art Deco installation of blood and teeth.
That's a performance art piece. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. One of a kind, not to be repeated in the same way twice.
That's right.
I think a couple of us should like put on helmets and some of their clothes.
Right,
and gear,
right.
And then
I don't think we can.
and then we'll take one of them and we'll prop them in between us, kind of like a Weekend at Bernie's type thing. and then we'll try to we'll walk
Yes.
into the cave.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think they got buddies in there that they were running to.
Yeah, I think that's probably.
And I can speak in Draconic, so I mean,
Right, there you go.
There's not enough wood around that we can't just set a big old bonfire in the entrance of the mine
Oh.
and smoke them out.
Yep, that'd be all right.
We could try to draw them out into an ambush.
Yeah. See, you could do the weekend at Bernie's thing and yell down there and say we need help up here.
Well, yeah, that would be you. Your
Yeah.
iconic speech.
Yep.
We don't want to alarm them. That was my whole thing. Is if we take those bodies and we put them all someplace that looks like they're goofing off, then the guy who comes out to check on them, maybe he's yelling, why are you goofing off? We see him, we kill him, instead of him running back in, seeing these dead bodies scattered everywhere across the front.
Yep.
Running back in and.
I think we should during our short rest we should post a couple of people on this on top of that cliff, that mesa on top of there above the entrance.
They did have a fire, so we could
I don't think. Yeah, there's something in there that they were running to.
Well, sheltered, probably more of them.
So we drag the bodies over to the bush or whatever, and
I'll let you guys deal with that. I'm a little bit small for dragging wargs.
yeah, so am I. But
They're as big as I am,
yeah,
or bigger.
So, the first thing we want to do is a short rest, correct?
yes.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. And then,
So we'll post guards and do a short rest.
Yeah, post guards, do a short rest, and then I think we need to strategize about how we're going to address entering the cave or the mine. I could wild shape into a rat or something and go walk in there and check it out.
I think that's a good idea.
You won't be able to. Oh! If anybody's going to be using a healing potion or healing action for effect during the short rest, let me pass the parapet of wound closure first, so that you automatically get maximum hit points out of it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We should definitely keep an eye on that for a strategy. If a fight is coming close to being wrapped up, don't use healing potions if you can help it. Wait until after, and then we can pass around the parapet, because it doesn't require attunement. It's just whoever's holding it gets maximum healing.
I got you. Well, the only reason I grabbed a potion of healing was because I was already down by,
No.
nine
I know.
points.
I'm just saying,
so.
when we're down to like one or two enemies, or whatever we feel comfortable with.
Yeah, I got
If
you.
we can hold off on healing until after the battle, we can pass it around and get a lot more healing out of our items.
Dude, pass the parapet.
Pass the parapet, yeah.
Don't hog it, man.
Don't guard it.
Pass to the right. Pass to the right.
Dude, that's a good potion.
I forget, do we regain hit points on a short rest or only a long rest?
You can use hit die.
That's for a long rest. Fighters can get second wind to let them get hit points on a short rest, though.
All right. And we don't get spells back on a short rest, right?
Not normally.
All right. I'm wondering if we should do a long rest. I don't know. I've only got
warlock. As a warlock, I get my spell slots back on a short rest. But I only got one of them, so it doesn't really.
Yeah.
I gotta make it last.
I'm sure somebody's going to check for the guards.
Yeah, so we need to at least move the carnage out of the sight.
I am back.
Well, what I say is they're going to check on the guards in less than 8 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know a long rest in and maintain surprise. So
No, I agree.
So it's got to be a short rest, and that only takes a half an hour or whatever.
Yeah, half an hour.
Yeah. Just be known, I've only got 1 second level slot spell, and that's some of my most powerful shit. So,
Does it take a spell slot to call your fire elemental?
No, it takes a wild shape. I get 2 of those. Those reset at a short rest. I'll have both of those.
All right. So I mean that fire elemental is pretty potent on its own.
Yeah, it is. So. Okay, well, let's. I don't think there's.
Let's check
I
the
don't-
bodies for valuables as we haul them.
Yeah, we're gonna police the bodies and hide them as best we can. Is this bush right here a sizable enough cover, or read it's
Which bush? It's
yeah
Well,
that
I
one.
meant the tree.
It's like
It's a tree.
yeah. Well, no, because it doesn't.
It doesn't have
It's a
a
tree.
trunk.
Yeah, it doesn't have a trunk.
You're
Yeah, it
looking
has a
down.
trunk.
Yeah, you're looking
Yeah,
down
you
at the top.
I know, but he has shadows for when you're looking at a tree. He has a shadow line for where the trunk is.
Which
That's
one you
it.
point at, Matt?
This one right by all the dead bodies, right here.
The one that's.
That is a
supposed-
tree,
Okay.
and it does.
It doesn't seem to be a trunk.
There
Okay.
we
That
go.
was what was confusing people.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's just police up the bodies and stick them over to the side somewhere. I guess put some brush. There's several branches or whatever we can.
There's a rock on the edge of the map to the
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, I
We'll
was
just
talking
dump
behind
them
that.
behind that.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Against the wall behind the rock.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
All
I
right.
agree.
Everybody grabs a body and starts dragging. If somebody will
Alright.
keep watch.
We'll check them off the map. They'll never
Yeah.
look there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, how can they?
must
Exactly. They're off the map at that point. They're invisible.
must have been nothing. Ray can watch out. He can hide and watch out by the cave entrance, and the rest of us grab a body and drag.
All right, roll stealth, Ray.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
It has an impressive array of bodies you've created there.
Well, before we move them, we're checking them for valuables.
All right. Are you doing a short rest?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, is relocating the bodies?
Is preparatory to the short rest.
Okay.
Yeah, bud.
Who wants to roll on behalf of the party for investigation as you search the body?
I'll assist whomever.
Investigation?
Yeah.
I'm +2 on that.
I can roll investigation. Fine.
Okay.
And you said I'm getting a help?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll help you. Since I can't roll anything.
All right.
I got a +1 on investigation.
Well, roll a d6, Ray. I think it's academic, but
What happened?
he got a natural 20. So we got a little. He was very thorough at doing the investment. Okay.
He's
So-
a good man and thorough.
You, each of the hobgoblins had a potion of healing.
Yay!
Hey, I can replace my
Yeah.
potion of healing. All right.
Well, that's only 3 potions, but
Yeah.
it's still
And
pretty
you-
good.
You did find one hobgoblin tried to squirrel away a gemstone.
How did you find that, Ray? Ray! Oh my God, Ray! What are you doing?
He had it hidden in his boot, but you were thorough enough to find that.
He's like this.
Well, I noticed he was limping a little bit when he was moving.
Who's keeping the tally for us?
I'm writing it down.
Okay.
They have each of the kobolds had slings and short swords.
I don't care about the short swords unless you guys want to lug them back.
And then
Practice
Each
swords
of
for the
the-
dojo.
each of the
Tell me about this gym. You just mentioned that there was a gym, not what it was.
I'll tell you what. What's a good roll for you?
Say again.
What's a good roll for roll nature? Well, what? No, that wouldn't be nature.
I'd almost call it perception, considering Ray's background.
I was just looking for something in this. So, all right, fine. Roll perception. It's a turquoise and a nice size one.
And it smells bad.
A little toe jam.
Oh, toe jam, yeah.
Hey, Connery, catch.
Yeah.
I tossed Connery a healing potion.
Awesome. Thank you.
Anybody else want to hold these other two, or do you want me to put it in the sack?
Well, depending on what comes out of that shortness, I might could use one of them after the.
All right, I'll just toss you one right now. That way you've got it on hand.
All right. So you're adding those to your D&D Beyond account. I will add them here.
Well, I tell you, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up drinking that one.
How do I add one?
Drink it. Take my parapet of wound closure first.
So Howard, you got some rolling to do for me. Man.
But there's no rolling because you've got my parapet.
Well, he's got to roll by hit.
Gonna
So
roll
you're
what?
talking about he's going to use hit dice when you rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm giving you the parapet so that it's maximum. You don't need to roll.
No, I think I'll still need to roll. Because what's the maximum on a level 1 healing potion? 12?
Oh, are you going to drink it now?
Well, I was
I thought-
going to wait.
I thought you
after
were doing-
rolled I was going to wait till after we had the short rest and I rolled the hit die
Okay.
to see what I got back from that.
But I thought if you had the
Let me-
parapet of wound closure that you would still get max hit dice.
Well,
Whenever you roll a hit dice to regain hit points, double the amount of hit dice it restores.
So you get 2 hit dice instead of 1.
okay.
So do you want it or not?
Well, yeah, I want it.
All right, here you go.
Okay.
And can we pass it around?
Yeah, you can pass it around. Puff, puff, pass.
Right. Yep.
No, only only one
I mean,
person.
what does that
for short
mean?
rest.
Right, but Uhtred's the sponge.
Yeah, he's the tank.
Yeah.
So
He's a tank. I'm the APC.
right.
You're more like a soft-sided Hummer.
Oh, is that right?
It's getting a little personal.
Yeah.
Ferris might be an APC.
I don't know, man. At least I've got I guess you could put a 50 gal on a soft-sided Hummer.
Sure, yeah. Well, even a Mark 19.
Oh yeah. Those are turtlebacks though.
So for every hit dice I use, I get the maximum amount.
No, it's
And I
here.
get-
I just put it into the chat.
Which one?
It's,
In Discord?
Yeah, the forged chat.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about the first part because you're not dying. Whenever you roll hit dice to regain hit points, double the number of hit points it restores.
Okay.
I don't see the.
So I still have to roll.
You still have to roll. It changed. It used to be in a different one. It was just maximum hit points.
So what am I
Alright,
at
so-
right now, Howard? 20. Right around 20, aren't I?
You're at 47 out of 52.
What? I thought he was way down.
How did I
Anna
get
used
up to
2
47?
healing points on you.
Or,
How did I get up to 47?
Anna cast 2 spells on you.
Right, but I mean, I took 9. I was at 25. I took 9 points. She gave me 11. I'm not arguing. Never mind. Okay then. So I don't need to use hit dice, and I don't need to use this healing potion. Then you can have
All
the
right.
healing potion.
Then I will take back the parapet.
I could use the parapet.
Honestly, then I don't need a short rest either, to tell you the truth.
I need
Okay.
10
there you go.
points. Okay.
But there is. I gave Uhtred one of the potions.
Yep. And Connery has 1 potion.
I already put my potion on.
And then I have 1 potion in party inventory for whoever. If somebody
Okay.
wants that 3rd potion now, I'm happy to hand it over.
I've got
Connor's
2
going from
already.
Connor's going from 2 to 3, correct?
No. I used 1, so I went from 2 to 1, and I put 1 back.
Oh, okay.
I already edited it and added it back into the inventory.
Oh, you okay? Guys, I was just adding it. All right.
No, that's why I already said I added it.
I thought you were talking about D&D Beyond.
No.
D&D Beyond.
I never took it out of D&D Beyond.
Okay. All right. And then you've got 1 recorded. All right. So in addition to that, there's also 3 longbows, 3 long swords, 3 sets of leather armor, 3 shields,
And a partridge in a pear tree.
some arrows, and there's a net, a rope net.
Ooh, yeah. There we go.
I'll take a longbow.
Okay.
I'll take a longbow. I got a short bow.
Yeah, I'm gonna dump my short bow and grab the longbow.
Okay. You want to record that D&D Beyond, and I'll see what I can do to add it here.
Alright.
There's the phase longbow. Connery's longbow.
Now,
Dropping the short bow.
Yeah, I'll drop it.
was there a disadvantage to having a longbow over a short bow?
You can't. If you are in melee range, you fire at disadvantage.
That's why you just use it until they get in front of you, and then you drop it and punch it.
Yeah. I can't think of a reason that I would. Unless I used it as a weapon. A melee weapon. Alright.
All right. Are you dropping your short bow as well?
Who?
Connery.
I don't care. Yeah. Where did my longbow go?
Okay.
There it is.
Anything else? Oh, and then you did find some coins.
I
You ready?
need to replenish my arrows from their arrows if they got them.
They have
Little
arrows.
river up there.
They have arrows. You can replenish your arrows.
I went and looked. It doesn't, when I do the longbow, it doesn't like subtract from my inventory arrow. Or,
No.
my arrows.
You ready, Mike?
Yep.
33 gold pieces. 64 silver pieces. 21 copper pieces.
What was the gold?
33.
Got it.
Very good. What are you doing during your short rest? You taking any other actions?
I think I will just spend time for Ray. He's just going to spend time writing in his book of people he needs to investigate in Silvery Moon. He's making a list and checking it twice.
Uh-huh.
I got a job.
I want Rot over here by this rock to make sure that he can alert us if anything starts to come out from that.
Well, I think we
What
should
rock?
post. I think we should post a couple of people above the entrance on that.
I don't think we should split up like that.
Well, we're not going to be that far. We're not going to be that far apart.
We'll be all right where we're at. The foot rest only takes like a half an hour.
All right. What are we gaining from the short rest? Because I don't feel like I'm gaining that much. So are other people gaining something from this?
I need to.
I'm getting my spell slots back.
Okay,
Yeah.
Howard, I don't get my spell slots back on a short rest, right?
Oh.
All right. And
you get your elemental slot, your wild shape charges back if you've used any.
yeah, I haven't used any. Do I get to roll a hit die? I mean, I'm down 6 hit points.
You can roll a hit die.
Is there any reason I shouldn't? Friends. Okay,
So
then I'll-
you only get half your hit dice back when you take a long rest. So you are kind of limited with those.
Okay.
Well, but if you take that parapet of wound closure,
That's what I'm doing.
then you're sure to be full health.
I was
Well,
going
you
to
would
use.
get two hit dice rather than one.
Yeah.
If you use the parapet.
What is a hit? Is it a 4-sided die that you roll? Is that what it is?
It's whatever your hit dice are.
Well, how do I know?
When you go to short rest, it'll bring up a box. It'll say select die to roll, and then it'll see, like mine says, a D8.
Yeah, mine says D8.
Okay.
So you would get 2d8 if you use the parapet, but only one of you can do it during the short rest.
And I'm down 10.
Well, yeah. Why don't you use it then?
So if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead. Is that all right?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
All right. So anyway, do your short rest then. Go ahead and log those.
So I get 16 back, which I know that'll just make me full.
No, you rolled two dice.
Oh, I thought you said it doubled it.
Yeah, I thought you just roll one and you double what it gets.
Let me read it here.
No, you use 2 dice, so it only counts as 1 hit dice, but you get to roll 2.
Double the number of hit points it restores.
Oh, did I misread it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my mistake.
All right.
All right, so did you force it back up to?
No, I didn't.
max?
I didn't. I didn't know if I could do that or not.
Yeah, you can manually adjust.
Okay.
So we all roll on this short rest?
You don't have to roll hit dice. It's optional.
Okay.
But you do want to take the short rest because there's other benefits from short rest.
What
Yeah, you
what
didn't have to
happens if we roll? Do we
You
get
would
hit?
you recover hit points.
Are you down any? Eleanor?
Yeah, I'm down 5.
I wouldn't spend a hit die, I don't think, on that.
Okay.
You'll get it back if you only use one hit die. You'll get it back on a long rest.
You'll
Yeah,
get
you
half
don't
of
mit-
it.
You get 2 out of your 4. If you have 4 hit dice, you'll get 2 back.
Yeah.
I guess good.
I'll hit rest. I'll just rest.
Wait, say that again. So on a long rest, how many hit die do you get back?
Half of your hit dice. So if you're 4th
Oh.
level, you're going to get 2 hit dice back.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and roll a lot then. I thought it was something else. So I'm going to roll.
Okay.
So I get 7 back, so that'll make me whole. All right, cool. All right.
Did everyone rest?
I did.
I think you have to press it for me, Howard.
Okay.
And me. The short bus people.
You're missing 6 hit points. Does Anna want to spend a hit die?
Not right now.
How many hit points do you have total, Anna?
31?
31.
Okay.
Okay. And Uhtred, do I have to rest for you as well?
Yep.
And how many hit dice do you
I'm not gonna
take
use
in
any.
one?
No,
Okay.
I'm not gonna use them. I'm only down 5, so
Okay. Well, I don't know if that short rest did anything for you. It doesn't look like it.
I don't know. I don't know with the rages. I'm not sure.
Rage is long rest.
Yeah. So probably not.
He got to sit and contemplate life.
Keep an eye on that tunnel entrance or whatever.
Contemplate the
So I don't
teachings
know.
of Tempest.
Yeah. I don't know. Do we want to break here rather than go into the mine?
I mean,
How much longer are we gonna go regardless?
I think a half hour.
Yeah,
So I mean, I'm up for going in. I mean, I don't think we're gonna.
I am too.
Yeah, I mean, we've got the time. I'd say.
If we get into a big battle, a big scrum, then maybe we should call it there before we start getting into combat.
Okay.
But
All right. Yeah, fair
if
enough.
we're just adventuring and exploring, then it seems
We
like a
could-
good place.
We can stealthily send someone in there just to take a peek.
What do we do? Should
Don't
we
we
use
have
one
like
of
a
my?
peek with us or something?
Well, I could use one of my wild shape actions to go in as a rat or something and poke around. But keep in mind that's going to take one. That'll take one of my.
You could do that
one of my
before.
wildlife spirits.
You could do that before your short rest. Don't you get it back on a short
Well,
rest?
Well, that's what I was thinking. Although I've already taken my short rest, but
It would add to the time that we're sitting out exposed in the open.
Well, yeah, but we're not really. I don't think we're really worried about something coming to the mouth of the cave. We're more worried about something coming out of the cave.
Right, but what I'm thinking is like if they've got like a hunting party gathering food.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that though. We'll deal with them if they come. We can kill them before they get to the mouth of the cave, but because they'd be limited in number. But we don't know how many they got in the cave. Might be nice to know.
what do I go ahead and do? Wild shape, go check it out, come back out, then decide if I want to do another short rest to gain that back or not, depending on what we see.
Okay.
Should we check to make sure that they don't have some kind of alarm on that mouth cave too that would alert somebody further in?
I'm hoping.
Well, it might, but I wouldn't
Hoping
expect kobolds and hobgoblins to think ahead like that.
And I don't know if it
Especially
would. If
when
it's a
they're
rat.
when they're trooping in and out on a regular basis. Yeah. I
Okay.
think the rats-
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use my ability. Is there anything else I need to do, Howard?
No, just
do
just
what I
tick
did?
it off. You take an action and you tick it off. It just happens. You get the option when you shape change. You can leave your gear behind, or have the gear magically transform with you, which is typically what most people do.
Yeah, that sounds like a no-brainer. I'll have it transform with me.
Okay. I think the only reason you might leave gear rather than take it with you is if there's a piece of gear that you wanted other people to have access to. Because you cannot access any of your gear while you're wild shaped.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I've got that's valuable enough to the other party members.
Okay. So I have created a giant rat, and just temporarily. Did LaFay disappear for you all?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you can see the rat now?
Yep.
Alright, you should be able to control the rat, right? Can you control
Yep.
it? Alright. So
Move him into the.
well,
You want to switch to the other channel again?
yeah, we will here in a second. You guys forgot to remind me about scene changes.
Scene changes.
Yeah.
He's talking about like music and sound effects and whatnot.
Oh,
Well, the music's fine. But I had this. I'm not sharing my screen, am I?
Nope.
There it is. All right, cool.
Alright.
Yep.
Alright, very good. Too bad I'm not running the stream. I can describe things to you that the rest of the party is not going to be able to hear, so we're going to switch channels. Give us a minute.
all right. Whoop. I'm gonna take this stuff upstairs. So I don't eat anymore.
Well, he's putting me in an abandoned mine. I don't know if I'm supposed to eat that.
No, probably not. But
I will minimize. I don't want Span coming back yelling at me.
Or Howard to complain about table talk.
you'd think Jason was some sort of druid paladin mix. Stickler for following the rules.
Yeah, well, we know how that got him last time.
Yeah.
There's a reason why you're carting around his sword instead of him.
Because Uhtred's a silver-tongued devil, that's why.
Well, that too.
Warg hide, claws and teeth are worth something.
Well, we have time, so if you might as well start skinning. Change your name from Connor to Skinner.
Yep, there we go. It's a shame to leave this go to waste.
How much animal stuff does Connery have on him? My God.
All of it.
All of it.
He's got
Actually,
a menagerie.
yeah. Actually, not that much right now, but
Between the basilisk pants and the bat wings and the,
you right?
Well, the Batwing cloak is mine.
Yeah.
and the
I had some Batwing too. I was gonna.
You did. You know, for the description, when I put it into D&D Beyond, I put that Ray has a bunch of little pockets sewn inside of it for snacks.
For snacks, that is great. So I have Bloodhawk feathers, Harpy feathers, Harpy talons, Harpy tongues. Yeah. Kind of nasty.
You're gonna
You're a
collect
witcher.
on the warg now.
Yep, we're gonna collect some warg. How many there were? 2 sets?
I think so.
Wargs?
Yeah, there were 2
Yeah,
wargs.
that
There were
sounds
2
about
wargs.
right.
That's right.
Oh. There's some rather mechanical sounds to the background of this ambient. Have you guys heard that?
No, I'm not hearing anything at all.
No, I don't hear any ambient due to the Discord takes all my audio, so
Ah.
any,
Well,
I don't get to
the
hear
audio
anything.
for the mine includes bats, like some dust falling, like rock and dust falling, but it also has a little bit of mechanical sound to it.
Oh, funny.
Well, it was a working mine. Maybe they're trying to dig something out.
No, like mechanical, robotic mechanical.
Oh. Well, that's unexpected.
Some die rolling going on there.
No, the giant rat's trying to. Oh, the giant rat's failing its stealth check badly. This rat's gonna come running out with all of the monsters chasing it. I hope Jason doesn't have to make a new character.
Well, if the rat gets killed, I don't think he gets killed.
He is the rat.
Yeah, I think he just loses that form.
But then he would be by himself in the mine. And something just killed one of his forms.
Well, they've been gone a while. I hope Fan's not getting eaten by something.
He
Right.
might be. It's kind of his thing. is going on? A strength check for a rat? What's he
Uh-oh.
doing? Dragging a slice of pizza?
Yeah. Ha ha ha. That is great. Yeah.
How long are you gonna be down here?
Not much longer.
Think Gabe can spend the night?
I'll have to find out.
Can you find out by 8:30?
Can you not be rude to me tonight?
I asked you a question.
No, just not raising your voice to me and
I literally didn't raise my voice at all. I literally asked you a question.
that's what I'm talking about, that we need to work on that.
Bro, I asked a question.
Yeah. I didn't know what happened to the rest of the soup. Oh, there was still some in the crock pot. Okay. He said, yeah. Do you hear me? So we gonna work at not being?
Yes, I wasn't even going to do you, so I just asked a question.
Well, that's how we left it last night anyway. Or this morning. Still out, I see. How many more? Do we have more strength checks? What's going on here?
A perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, there's another one.
Hold on a second,
I
good.
think we can all just log out and let Jason finish rolling up his stuff.
What? What? Did you just say something to me?
Yeah, but I forgot what it was.
What?
I forgot what it was.
Okay.
Told me to wait.
No, I said I had to take the earmuffs off.
What?
What? Wait, if you need to,
Well, I forgot what it was.
I said wait, and then I took them off, and then you said I forgot.
Well, I was gonna wait. I was like gonna wait, so I was like, whatever. Just like close my eyes.
It was only like 2 seconds.
It was literally like 10 seconds. Just wait. My eyes. Hurry. Oh, I know what it is. I left my charger in your truck.
Okay. I thought you used my charger in my truck.
Yeah, but I brought my charger because I didn't know if your charger was in the truck.
Okay.
If you happen to go up there, can you hear me?
What?
I said if you happen to go up there at some point, get it for me.
Okay. Who remembers the details of what we were doing down in here, other than just looking for said item?
It's a copper mine run by dwarves that was abandoned. We don't know how long ago or who the owner was. We have very little in the way of clues of where the treasure is hidden.
Oh,
Because he's coming back out.
yay! He made it.
He survived.
Yeah, sorry about that. There's kind of a lot to look at. Unfortunately, it kind of left you guys hanging for a while. But so essentially, there's the main part of the mine with the track that goes down.
So, are
Yeah.
you gonna wild shape back into Lefay before you?
Yeah. Well, I guess. I mean, ideally, I would have liked to investigated more, but due to time constraints. So I don't know if we're going to pick back up. You know, would we pick back up with me still investigating?
Yeah, we could
We
do
can.
that. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
I had enough time to skin the wargs, so we're good.
All right.
I'm glad the time wasn't wasted.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about what we were gonna do with it.
You really didn't expect him to not skin them, Howard.
You gave me time,
So there's the main. You go down the main part of the mine, down the tracks, and off to about halfway. I went from the entire trip I did halfway. There's a passageway to the left that goes down to 2 doors. I could smell smoke and food and kind of the smell of like hobgoblins and kobolds. And there's a couple of doors, one of which I could tell there's a lot of activity behind, but I couldn't really see what was in there, but kind of multiple creatures in there. I then came back onto the main track part of the mine and continued forward. There's another door in that location where I couldn't hear too much behind, and then kind of at the end of the track line, there's a large kind of opening vertical mine shaft that just drops straight down, and there's a crane above that with a line that's going down about 5 feet, right now. There's also a door there, and I could see flames flickering there, and I could sense rather large boots walking around in there, at least human size or bigger, in that location. And that was about it. There's a broken cart, like when I first came into the cave, there's kind of an abandoned broken cart on the tracks. That's the other thing I noticed. So, and then at that point, I backed out because we were kind of running out of time. So
Sure.
there was another from that vertical mine shaft, which is kind of the end of the tracks. To the kind of the south of that, there was another passageway that I could have explored more, but ran out of time. So
Sure.
anyway, that's Scoop. Hard to tell. I wish I couldn't get a sense of really how many creatures were in there, but there was definitely 2 doors with activity behind it. One was kind of probably multiple hobgoblins, kobolds behind it. The other was at least one larger humanoid type creature with a big boots.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
So when we get back, we'll go and kill everything in there.
Yeah.
The only way to get experience.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
Speaking
you
of
get experience
XP.
for finishing quests.
Yeah, but we get more for killing everything that we encounter.
Well, no, you just have to defeat it. You don't have to
Yeah.
kill it. You can drive it off, or you can outsmart it and go around it, or there are a number of ways you can win an encounter without killing it.
So anyway, I don't know how much the scouting provided, but I think we'll be able to move a lot quicker through the, knowing where we're going and knowing where things are. So.
All right.
Speaking of killing things, you did fight 3 hobgoblins, 2 wargs, and 5 kobolds. That's 1,250 experience points total, or 209 per person.
Wait.
And we're going to leave it here.
So,
Okay.
So I
Well,
updated
then,
my. Yeah, sorry. I updated my XP in D&D Beyond. That's all I really need to do, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do.
So we'll leave it there for this time.
All right.
Thanks to the folks watching on the stream. And we'll see you all next time.
Hey, you know what, Howard? I was just thinking, how do we keep track of the sidebar conversation in the stream?
Well, that's the disadvantage to me not running the
Yeah.
stream.
Okay.
So it's unless we have you kibitz into those.
Well, I could take off my headset and do all that, so you could do that. So we'll have to think about that for the future.
That's a thought we could do, is that I could pull you into the room when we do those sidebar things.
Okay. I'll go ahead and stop the stream then. We're good?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Good
Thanks,
night,
everyone.
everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy
Thanks
New
for
Year.
watching.